How is everybody doing?
Oh, it's dope, man.
So I post to
Oh my God,
Twitter.
he's
I'm not calling it X. I'm sorry. I'm gonna wait for Musk Chan to get bored and sell it off to somebody else, who's then gonna have to spend probably 1,000 years at about $80 billion recuperating all the lost brand appeal and brand association that people have built up over the years. So I post on Twitter and I post on Threads, which if you don't know what Threads is exactly, and I post on Blue Sky, which is like baby Twitter, but also its own website, and it also has hashtag driven algorithms that I don't fully understand. Like you can build your own like discover feed. You don't need to know how it works. Just know that I also post on there, right? Sometimes, mostly on Twitter, which is like just completely bots infested. But sometimes on Twitter, I will get these random accounts that like the post instantly. So very clearly not real people, unless unless there's like hot sexy ladies are in your area and they are waiting for the literal second that you post about you playing a Japanese RPG from 1997 to mash that like button. But one of these accounts, and this is the second time that's happened, has been a voice actor's account with 10,000 followers. Most bot accounts have as many followers as they do like people that they're following, which is because it's all incestuous. It's all incestuous. They're following other people randomly. Other bot accounts are following them randomly because they have no way probably in their software to determine who is real and who is not. So I don't know. I don't know if this lady is this 10,000 follower lady is like it just happened to get me in their feed somehow. I just don't understand why it's happening. It would seem to me to be odd that somebody like that would have a bot. But anyway, I love hot lady. Me too, dude. I like it when they got the symmetrical meat parts. That really tickles my lizard brains pickle. I will be playing X to 5 while you stream sexy. Shout if you need me. Let me know if it's good. That's a new Ubisoft game, right? It's like Ubisoft's answer to Valorant or whatever. Or whatever we're on now. Just downloaded it. It being run by Ubisoft scares me. So I'm definitely gonna take your opinion and internalize it, but also be aware that they're probably going to fuck it up at any moment because they can't help it. If these big game companies get a good idea, they feel compelled by an otherworldly presence to drive it into the ground as hard as possible for the sake of the line going up, and then they're like, okay, well, I guess that people don't like these types of games anymore. It's like, no, bro, you're the problem. As you know, I'm bored as fuck, seeing as I have 5 hours of my time doing nothing. So you're in the middle of moving now, right? Or like in the process of it. We're going back downstairs because I lost 20 to 30 minutes of gameplay because Cloud somehow no-clipped behind one of the villagers in one of these houses. And yeah, and that's how it went down. That do be how it be going down and all that. So now we have to grab Vincent again, which thankfully I'm further along than I thought that I was. I have Odin, so I don't have to grab that again, which I'm really thankful for. Doing the save sequence wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but also it wouldn't exactly be what I would define as up my alley to spend that time when I'm already spending enough time going back and getting Vincent as is. Because after this, we're gonna have to go to Bubble Butt Mountain, or whatever the fuck it's called. Okay. Gonna have to go to Bubble Butt Mountain and grab the booty gem or whatever. I should probably just attack him, right? Why is he so strong? Why is this a mini boss? I mean, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the limit break juice, but like I want this fight to have been over. None of the none of the characters, none of the enemies in this mansion are fun. I have Elden Ring. Are you looking forward to the DLC, or did you just masterful parry from Aerith? I like how the rope stays behind. That's a nice touch. Are you looking forward to the DLC that's going to be coming out? I'm looking forward to it to the point that I gutted 7 days of my PTO just so I could completely no-life it. And we're going to be streaming that whole time. We're going to be doing a simulation of what it would be like if Pro Stoic was full-time. So probably, my guess is 5 to 6 hours a day. Probably. Maybe not all Elden Ring, but that's the idea. Until it's beaten or I die. No, you're not looking forward to the DLC? Or no, you're not getting the DLC. Oh my god, dude, I love this. I love missing the whole time. I love it, dude. It's great. I just want you to bonk. I just want you to bonk. Can you bonk? Our power level is a little bit lower than it should be, just because we're using outdated weapons. Specifically so we keep the double AP bonus for our materia going. The idea of going back to a pre-double materia experience life makes me want to vom. As the cool kids say in the street vernacular. I don't want to fight this thing. This thing is not fun to fight. It takes like 1,000 years for it to do its attacks. Like, look at this. Like, I get that somebody worked very hard on it. I'm not interested. After you kill it, it's not enough.
To wake me from my night. Who are you?
We're gonna be skipping past this. We've heard all this before. Literally.
I'm
playing on launch until I need sleep. That run animation.
No,
it's good.
Atone. Nothing. You do well.
We've heard all this before.
You.
I am making peace with the fact that I lost 20 to 30 minutes from getting no clipped behind a villager in one of the random houses. I think I was running around trying to find if there was like a weapon shop or something like that. There wasn't, and all I got for it was a stupid t-shirt, as the tagline says. No, I play Elden Ring. Awesome. Then you're gonna fit in real nice here. Gonna fit in real good and nice.
So,
I am looking forward to playing the Elden Ring DLC and investigating every single nook and cranny. It took me about 130 to 140 hours to do the same with Elden Ring.
You're still here.
Who are at least?
Who are you? Wait a minute.
The Turks.
I loved it, dude. I loved exploring every nook and cranny.
Cloud Strife.
You were also with Shinra.
If the Elden Ring map was a beautiful woman, I freaking ruined her for everybody, dude.
Dr. Lucrezia.
Freaking ruined her for everybody, man.
Gave birth, isn't she?
That is what.
I made sweet eternal love to that plane of existence.
She was an assistant to Professor Gap.
And I thought I would do it again with the secondary character that I said that we were going to use for the express purpose of booting up the DLC, and then somewhere along the way, my self-preservation instinct kicked in.
I let the woman I respected.
And I thought I gave myself a big old think, right? And I was like, it seems insane that if I already have a character that has collected literally everything, why would I put myself through that? Only to recollect everything? I mean, I get that I love it for the sake of the game. That's a perfectly valid reason.
Sephiroth!
Being here.
But at the same time, like, the only free time that I have is typically devoted either to one of two things. Either
Genova is holding the
I am focused on streaming, or
Calamity
literally
from the
streaming,
sky.
or I'm
But
doing
I
prep
thought
work
Unova was just
I see.
to do something stream worthy,
I shall proceed.
or focusing on something that will advance my streaming somehow.
Calamity.
Remember you Dark Souls 2? Yeah. So I did like my time with Dark Souls 2. It stopped doing something for me. Like after I finished playing it, the exactly one stream that I did it, I was thinking to myself, is this what I want? Is this what I want to do with my time? And the answer was a complicated hybrid yes. The first part was, yes, I want to, because Dark Souls 2 is a good game, even as polarizing as it is. And number 2 was no, because I've already beaten it in my lifetime like 4 times, and I thought that it was going to grab me in the same way that Final Fantasy VII did, where it's like I'm so nostalgia bombed by whatever it is that I'm interfacing with at the time that I'm gonna feel compelled to play through all the way through. And I'm not sure that I even feel fully that way with Final Fantasy VII, but I do make it a practice of explaining to people that just because I'm starting a new game does not guarantee that I'm going to finish it. That it all depends on a couple of things. One, I have to be interested in it, because it's psychotic to do something that you're not interested in, that is not technically work related. Can you please hit the best? And 2, I have no idea what I was gonna say. Jukebox Arcade is rating with a party of 12. Is there a reason my redeems didn't go off? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the, hang on. Freaking pause the game. Welcome in, hero. Shout out, Jukebox Arcade. How you doing? Oh, thank you for shouting them out. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Raiders, look at this. It tells you everything that you need to know about my channel. And look at Claude. Claude's excited to see you too. Claude's so excited to see you. Now let me click on this button and see if it actually plays any noise.
You are blessed with a myriad of souls.
Okay, well, it definitely did not do that before. So I have to take a looky-loo and see what's going on there. You don't like him? Well, he likes you. How was your stream? How was Chrono Cross? Did you find it? Did you find Chrono's Cross? Has different implications when you say it that way. Chrono Cross's story is wild. It's crazy. Now, are you playing on the on your definitely real PlayStation, or are you playing on the remaster? This is knowledge that I do not possess. Okay, now Vincent should come flying out. Yeah. There he is. Yeah. If I go with you, are we gonna kill Sephiroth? Yep, Lucretia. I will be able to atone by killing, by literally blowing up Shinra. That's how he talks. I don't want to change anyone because I wish that there was an option to take off all their material, but there's not. Okay, this is how far we got last time. Okay, before I talked to a villager, and because of the repositioning of the villager in relation to Cloud got stuck in a corner, and I had to lose like 20 minutes. I'm not fighting these things. I'm not not dealing with their stupid breath move. I'm not gonna do it. I say no. Was fun. Shorter stream today doing Chrono Cross. Not yet. Oh, this is a remaster. Burb. I'm tempted the next time I play Chrono Cross to beat it 3 to 4 times and do everything. Did Tifa hit itself with this confusion? Can you run? I'd like you to run. Can you run? Can you run? I knew you could do it. I believed in you. I knew you could do it. Wow, you're so good. All right, we're gonna go outside, and then we're gonna go to the end. We're gonna do a big ol' eepies and kneebies to sleebies.
The missile is very tired. He is eepy.
Then we're gonna go to the
missile
end.
has had a very long day of splashing bandits and wants to take just a small
And then I'm gonna
sleep.
probably no, I'm not gonna swap over to Vincent because Vincent starts off at like level 26.
And need bed by time. The
And
missile
I'm trying to
is
do a
currently
rotation of people to make sure that they're all
experiencing
evenly
critical
leveled in
levels
case
of
I need
being a
them to
squishy
be,
little
which I do
and needs to
believe
go to
they
bed.
need to be.
He is retired and needs to sleep.
Being in here is
Just a
dangerous, by
little
the way. This
sleeping
is where I
time as a
got
treat.
stuck. I'm gonna show you exactly where I got stuck.
Neebs to slack for
I
tired
talked to
boyo.
this guy, and
Just
then I
a
moved
Lyle
behind
guy.
him to go to the
Neebs
other,
Beely
to the
Beely
area
needs his
that's to the
beaty
left of him.
sleep. Look at him
Are you
go.
live stream Dark Souls 2?
Yawn.
I don't
Because
think
he's
that's gonna
Fiji.
happen anymore, and I know
Neebs
that's
to falafel
that's
asleep.
disappointing to hear.
Neemy
It's disappointing
time.
to hear me say it
Good
out
night,
loud.
Mr. the Missile.
But I'm also never gonna lie to you for however long that you're here.
Hello, well,
I
It's 100
wanted to continue
Enjoy
playing
your
Dark Souls
stay.
2. I thought that I was going to get hard carried. That my funness, the amount of fun that I was having with it, was going to get hard carried by nostalgia, and it was for a little bit. And then because I remembered everything that I had to do in the game and how uniquely painful Dark Souls 2 is, like I have to either be swimming in nostalgia to be able to tolerate it, or it has to have been so long since I last beat it that I'm swimming in, oh, this is fresh. This is fresh to me again. When I was playing it for 4 hours, I was enjoying what I was doing, but it didn't feel fresh to me. Which is difficult for me to hear out loud because I've said, I beat Dark Souls 2 a few times, twice during the original version of it, and again in Scholars of the First Sin. We're gonna save outside. And then we're gonna go to Nibelheim Mountain, Big Bussy Mountain. I hate Dark Souls 2. Okay, well then, good. Okay, then. Then I'm not gonna worry about it. Are you gonna grind in this? No. I'm gonna do what I normally do whenever I played Final Fantasy VII or any RPG in the past, JRPG rather. I'm going to never avoid fights unless the monsters are prohibitively annoying to fight. And it seems like as long as I do that, I'm gonna be in a position where I can deal reasonably with everything. That's well served me in the past. I'm just never gonna avoid anything. Now I should, if I were smart, which there's no guarantees of that, I should equip the steel material because ancient memories are telling me that the dragons in this upcoming area have something that I want, and I don't remember what it is. Dark Souls 2 is great for what it is, and if you're willing to tolerate all the ways that it's willing to beat your ass, and the tools that it uses to do that. For example, you can learn to love... Hang on, please hold. You can learn to love... Do you really need poison? I guess you do. Poison, destruct, dispel. You're not gonna need death. I don't see that working on anything really meaningfully. I'm gonna keep all this. I don't want to remove anything, but I also don't want to swap anything out. So I guess the Cloud. I guess you're gonna swap over to steel. I guess, dude. You have 2 steel materia. Yes. No. Somebody stole my other one. The irony. ABDs. Within 1 second of going up the mountain, we have dudes. That's super cool. I love that. I'm going to assume, even though it makes asses of you and me, that this one attack is going to kill everything. Yes? Dark Souls 2 is great in that it is one of the few Dark Souls games where you have a reliable hub to go back to, and everyone is still, mostly speaking, okay by the end of the game. So if you enjoy having NPCs to come home to, it's a great game for you. And if you don't, then stay away. I do think that it has a lot of unique weapons that are all very usable. I think that its boss design, while uninspired, fits its areas. I do enjoy the spooky manor place. That's having to do with Seat the Scaleless, if I remember correctly. There's lots of cool bits and bobs. Like it does what a Dark Souls game expects you to do. I don't think that the soul level system was good. In fact, the soul level system, even though like in theory it's okay, is not okay. Like it's not okay that I just have this increasingly large number that it's constantly evaluating other people against. Like if you basically can never make a mistake with the you basically can never make a mistake with the couldn't steal anything. That's sad. Couldn't make a mistake. You couldn't make a mistake with it, and the reason why is because no matter if you get souls in any way, shape, or form, the game remembers that you have those souls, and it literally never forgets, no matter what. So if you pick up your souls after you die, then you're good. If you don't pick up your souls after you die, then you would think that those souls, because they don't apply to your character, just goes away. It sinks into the ground. It doesn't. The game remembers you having those souls. Hence the name Soul Memory, and it will never forget. Ooh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna make a little change, and it's gonna seem strange. I'm gonna farm healing on Aerith. I'm gonna do that by giving Aerith paradoxically cover, so she has a very slightly increased chance of getting hit. Because the more that she gets hit, the better off I am. In terms of like overall healing and MP efficiency. Who is the streamer? It doesn't look like Prosto Cloud at all. I knew somebody was going to comment on it at some point. I knew it was coming. Here, enjoy Odin, and I'll fix it. This is like a 10,000 year thing, right? All right, let me fix it. I knew it was coming. If it wasn't you, No Flow, also welcome in, by the way. It was going to be somebody else. I love PS1 summons because they give you just enough time to like get up and go to the bathroom, and you know that you have a perfectly you have the exact amount of time that you need to come back. Okay, that's not perfect. Wow, you guys are still alive? Shit. That's crazy. Give me a second. It's not perfectly connected yet. I should not have done this, and I can't cancel it either. That should kill him, though. No Flow, how you been, buddy? Is that it? No, it's still moving. There it is. Lock that in. Perfect. Doing all right? Well, good. All right is better than not okay. I will take okay just any day of the week. I woke up in a frame of mind that I've been trying to get myself into for like the last month. And that frame of mind is that all sorts of things are going to happen during the day. Things that I would prefer and things that I don't prefer. I've got to make the most that I can with the things that I don't prefer. Can I go around the mountain like this? I think I can. I don't remember. I'm going to make the most of the things that I don't prefer to happen. And the things that I do prefer to happen, I'm going to not allow it to take control of my brain as far as I can. I'm not going to depend my peace of mind on those things happening, or continuing to happen in whatever way that they are. and I'm just gonna leave the rest of it to just happen the way that it is. Part of the reason why I felt that way, I think, is because I spent about 2 to 3 hours recently going through my Socialism Stream 6 themed special and harvesting clips from it. And even though it sounds strange to say that me hearing the things that were coming out of my mouth were calming, it's because they're true. And then I was like, oh, that's right. I remember. I'll just apply this psychologically to myself. Thank you, myself. And it helped. That's it. That's the end result, is that it helped. So I'm going to get those clips onto my YouTube. And it seems like it's helping other people too. So I'm going to keep doing that. I miss when I had all magic. I miss it. I miss when I had all magic. I don't like not having all magic. I thought that the summon was gonna get out before Cloud was gonna do something. Now that the right streamer is playing, well, good. I drank Rockstar. I played Dark Souls 3. I drank Rockstar too, but I'm gonna try to shift away. Welcome in, J Hobbies official. It's good to see you. Shout out. I also drink Rockstar. I'm going to try to move away from Rockstar soon, TM. Basically next week, whenever I get back to my house. I'm staying with my parents-in-laws right now. Now, when I go back home, ooh, that was a perfect, yeah. Did you see that? That was perfect. I literally couldn't have done it any better. I'm gonna be drinking Ghost Energy drink because it's 0 calorie. Now I know that they can't make things like taste good for nothing. That the sweetness has to come from somewhere. But at the same time, I want to make a concerted effort to start exercising. And I'm aware that the Rockstars that I'm drinking are not helping in that regard. What is it? Where is it? Where is it? Motor drive? Motor drive? What did I pick up? Plus beret? Is that... Where is it? Plus beret? Beret? Okay, okay, I understand. That's a Red 13 thing. Or Nanaki thing. I don't know if it was worth going up the whole mountain for. I get why they did it. But at the same time, I don't appreciate being drunk up a mountain face. That Ghost Energy drink has been good to me, I think, so far. I did try Rain energy drinks. And Rain energy drinks started making me feel really weird pretty quickly, so I put a stop on that for sure. Put a stop on drinking the old Rain. There's something about it was making me feel strange. So yeah, I'm gonna, even though Ghost Energy drink for some reason is not as available off of Amazon, that's what I'm gonna go for. They do have it in individual cans at my supermarket. Right? But they only have them in individual cans. Like, the only way they've been able to get any meaningful supply has been through Amazon in chunks of 12 cans. Chunks of, you know, like how they box them up. They box them up in chunks. Okay, I'd like to go down. There we are. Making progress. Should I go bowling, yay or nay? I'm so tired. I mean, it all depends on how much you love bowling. Is this part of an activity that you're going to be hanging out with other people, and it's just like it's normally something that you're really excited about, or is it like you know, like Uggers, dude, I have to go to bowling, or maybe it's somewhere in between. Can we relax on Tifa? I guess not, dude. I guess not. Wow, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Tifa. I appreciate that. Thanks. Thanks. Revive, please. I don't know if it's even worth having revive. It doesn't really. I have to do something about these guys now. They're so fucking strong. If you really, really like it, then go for it. If you're not, like, you could do something else with the time. For sure. I, as a rule, try to avoid going outside whenever possible. Thank you for shout out. It's deserved. I like watching you stream. It's natural. I didn't realize that they were weak to fire, or if free is just as strong. I played Dark Souls 3 too. Dark Souls 3 is one of my favorites. Not just because it's like a greatest hits version of everything that you've experienced up until that point, but also because the area design is really good. The weapons are all interesting. There's like a massive amount of weapon variety. The lore behind it is interesting. I like how it's the most apocalyptic, from what I can tell, and in my opinion, it is the most apocalyptic version of events. I'm just gonna rum on this. I know that I'm chunking through my own situation here. My own MP pool by summoning literally once a fight, but at the same time, like, I have shit to do. Okay, you can't blame me. I would love to play Dark Souls 3 on stream. I think that would be super cool. Dark Souls 3, even though I beat it twice, also, I never got sick of. Dark Souls 2 wears on you. It's pretty hard. Like, you have to go out of your way, in my opinion, to enjoy Dark Souls 2. You don't have to do that with Dark Souls 3. Except in the very beginning when you fight the half-naked samurai guy over and over again, because you could just, like, go back to him, but then it would be admitting defeat. Grass and fresh air, overrated. That's what I'm saying! Welcome in, Cybergem. Always pleasant to see you. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just like I could go outside, and like outside there are things that are good outside, such as like ice cream places and whatnot. Even though they are typically accompanied by children, they're still pretty good because they have different types of ice cream that you would typically have access to. Even though the last ice cream place that they went to, I asked, it was a Rita's, and I saw an advertisement specifically for flurries or something, like some mixed thing. It was like, it had like mango chunks or something in it, and I was like, I want this thing that's on the side of your building. And she said to me, this bitch, she said to me, I don't know how to make the things that are on the side of the building. She didn't say that exactly, but that's basically what she said to me. I don't know how to make these things that you're pointing to. I don't know what they look like. And she was like, do you just want, like, this, what you're describing? And I'm like, yeah. And she gave me, like, this like, mango slurry. Like, this... Like, it wasn't a slushie, don't get it twisted. It was not a slushie. It was like a puree, basically. It was like a puree of mango fluid that had like graham cracker bits in it. Apologies for flashbang, or getting flashbang, by the way. Dude, if I had known it was gonna take like 8,000 years to summon something. I mean, shit. And I ate it, and it was cute. 69 damage, nice, by the way. Can you please launch Ifrit? Holy crap, mango with graham crackers? Yeah. I explained to her what was on the building, and what I got was like 99% atomically different than what I saw in the advertisement. They must need to go, and they woke up early for it, so it's just pressure. It is. Just say that Pro Stoic is streaming, and you can't be fricked. They should respond well to that. I would. I categorically reject being voluntold to do something, or I resist peer pressure as a rule. So any time that I get volunteered for something, I instinctively reject it at like an atomic level. I can convince myself to go, and I often do, with different activities, but it's very hard. It's very hard for me to do it outside of, like, does it involve a theme park or an amusement park in some way? If yes, then I'm basically instantly there. Is it in a place where I have to be exposed to sunlight for longer than 3 hours or even 2 hours? And it doesn't involve a theme park or an amusement park in some way. If yes, then then I'm gonna go for the good of the people. But I'd really rather just, you know, I'd really rather make things for the stream or do something streaming related and build up my brand. The brand. What am I looking for? I don't even remember what I want from here. Deathblow, I guess, but that's not what I had equipped. Maybe it's because I took off steel? I do need somebody with steel, so I guess that is what I took off of him. I just say why War Thunder makes people toxic now. It's because of your teammates. Yeah, it's just Foxhole. It's just Foxhole, except it looks better. Well, they also don't make you grind for about 1 billion hours to make cement. That probably doesn't help. Or that probably helps. Okay, that's inside the reactor. That's inside the reactor, yes. Can I go outside? Is there a save point here? What am I looking at right now? There's different paths that I can go. I'm scared. Hold me. Hold me, chat. Dude, I love getting flashbang. That's sick. What exactly is your brand? What do you think my brand is? You tell me, Xantos. You're part of the marketing department. Unless you don't remember that. In which case, F. What brand? He cackles extremely loudly at 100 decibels. He's also, not only is he in charge of marketing, he's also part of the comedy club. You know what? You're right. I'll go for ice cream. Ice cream is sick. Except when they completely misjudge your order and they give you a mango adjacent puree with graham crackers in it. Then don't. If they have that, if that's what they're doing, then don't. Thank you, Racknight Killer, for being really consistent with the shouting out. I greatly appreciate it. So extreme at the bowling alley it is. What exactly is your brand? I already read that. Stoic robots telling absurd jokes and sussy jiggle physics. Oh, cringe. Got him, dude. I hate to be on the receiving end of that zinger, dude. Well, that's not me. Man, I can't even fathom the laugh tracks that would be required to properly respond to a joke like that. I need this emote going down for this. I thought I had one. Maybe I don't. Oh my god, this is where we got Geneva. No? I can't go in here yet? No? I'm not allowed? Okay, you gave me a red arrow. There's also a cursor on the screen, streamer. I just had a lemon icy mixed with frozen custard and blended cherries. That sounds amazing. Are you gonna share? Can I have some? That does sound really good. I live for slushies. Am I stuck? No. I was stuck on something, but I don't know what. Take me down. Thank Christ. There is... How do I get to that? Excuse me? I want to get to the treasure. How do I do that? No treasure for me? I would like to get to the treasure. Tell me how to get to the treasure now. Ooh, there's a dragon. I should be able to live, right? I should be able to live. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. But we should be okay. Maybe. Couldn't steal anything. Chief, I'm gonna need you to not fuck me on this one. Okay. Can you do that for me? Can you not fuck up on this one? I'd appreciate it. Really, really important that we kill this we kill this dragon. Okay, very good. We got an armlet from them. I don't know if that's good. It's gonna go straight in the trash if I don't have double. If I don't have like double whatever it is that I need, we'll do Biora. I don't know if it's necessarily good in this context, but it might make me feel better. Making it do like a little bit of just a dabble, do ya? 302. We love that. This fight that's coming up is gonna be hard. I don't know what I need to do for it. I don't remember. That should get her to limit break. Yep, it does. I think they only have one item that they're carrying at a time. Culver's is the best. I recognize the brand. I don't think I've had any Culver's recently. Be right back. My kitten just brought her toy over. How do we feel about the poor? What kind of question is that? It did. Even though I literally just finished saying, wow, look at that poison. Look at that go. Even though I just got done saying that I was pretty sure that that monsters only have one thing to steal from at a time. That question made that question made me I don't know, man. Do they have lemon ices? Then not into it. They need to do better. You don't. Ices I'm addicted to. Also, mini melts. So if you wanted to get into my pants if I wasn't happily married, the easiest way to do it would be to consistently buy me slushies. I don't know how I'm supposed to... Oh, wait a minute. Is that what the pipes are for? Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to get to the treasure. I don't know how to get to that either. Clearly there are pipes of some description that I have to go down. Or go up. We should be able to beat these guys, right? Should be able to beat these guys. With their extremely limited resources. But yeah, slushies are the quickest way to get into my no-no square. Man, she's so good, dude. She's so good at the parries. Is she sad? Is that what that is? A debuff when she was on the ground for no reason? Alright, I'll be back, fam. Hopefully it doesn't take hours to get into the place. It must be a pretty good bowling alley if it takes... if it takes hours to get into the place. The last bowling alley that I technically went into was like this weird hybrid of bowling alley, 360 circular bar, an indoor VR golfing area, a mini arcade, and like a movie theater, all in one building. And the building wasn't that big, so it's shocking that there was just so much that was there. You would think that it would be good to equip Vincent from this battle, but ancient memories are telling me that Vincent's attacks heal this thing. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to put a 10 here, though. And they actually, in the mini arcade, that was the fastest $20 that I ever spent. In the mini arcade, I burned $20 in about 5 minutes. Because even, like, the claw game was, like, 2 games per play. Do I need anything else? Well, let's look at the gold armament. Okay, well, I wasted my time grabbing this. I'm not equipping anything that doesn't give me double. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I say no. This thing is horrifically strong. And I'm definitely not prepared for it. But we're going to try it anyway. I should have enough resources in general to deal with it. Okay, after 2 games, I can say I haven't played an online shooter in nearly a year, and I never played on PC, so I have a lot to improve on. But did you have fun, sport? That's the important thing. Did you pwn some noobs? Or did the noobs pwn you? Like, the central conceit behind X Defiant, it's like a parkour thing, right? It's like a parkour thing. Welcome back, Joseph. I missed you. We all missed you. Twitch chat, tell YouTube chat how much you missed them. Tell them now. No class from all the Ubi games. I don't know any of any other Ubisoft games except for Assassin's Creed. And that's not me being facetious. I literally don't remember. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait until the Shiva's off the screen. Splinter Cell, Sleepy Dogs, Division. I miss you. Aww. Okay, we got it to stop, which I need to respect that sass effects actually apply to. I think it's Biora. I think it's like poison related stuff or bio damage that this thing drains. I'm gonna test it in the most excessive way possible. Can I steal from this thing? I'll use a turn. I'll use a turn to see if we can steal from it. Cyberjam, if you're still here, has there been any news whatsoever if Treasures of Adargon is good? That was a lot of damage. If Treasures of Adargon is going to get released soon. Nothing to steal. I'm glad that we figured that out. I'm going to church Sunday. That sounds fun, question mark. And I say that sounds fun, question mark, if only because I was brought to church when I was younger, and because I was expelled from Christian private school, full on expelled, for being the devil allegedly. So I don't know if there's some kind of like internal church database that's like you literally can't bring this guy in here because he's literally Satan. But if there's not, I don't know what the chances are of me. Okay, that does hurt him. I should have poisoned him a long time ago. I don't know what the chances of me going to church again are. Because that was a very okay, it is fire. You're getting healed by fire. I probably should have understood that when I cast a Frit on him. That's okay. We all make mistakes.
Hello there. How is the stoic? Costo 97.
Oh my gosh, friggin' Bridget Jabala, welcome in, Bridget. Welcome in, I missed you. I missed you. Division, Ghost Recon, Watchdog, sorry, and that class is behind a paywall. What, the Watchdog one? Can this thing die, please? I would really appreciate it if this thing would die. That would be great. I'm just gonna keep using Seal Evil on this thing because it seems like it has a 100% application rate. I mean, shit, come on. Come on. Just die. Just die already. I swear that shit is never coming out. They're about to finally release the tier 2 HE&Ms. They're still on that? Like it's cool that they're coming up with this super end game activity, and I'm sure that people are into it. But like, I just want my fucking blue mage, brother. I just want my blue mage. Just give it to me. This thing has a lot of life, huh? This thing has a lot of life. I'm gonna have to start fisting it. I'm almost out of resources. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to use another tent. My 8,000 backup tents. Play electric guitar. I'm unfortunately not good with any instrument at all. The last instrument that I played, and heavy emphasis on asterisks on that one, was in elementary school when we had a class where we were supposed to play the recorder. And I, not musically inclined, and I didn't care about school at all to begin with, just decided to play recorder at max volume whenever there seemed to be a lot of recorder activity happening. I would randomly play it. And play isn't even the right word. I would like blow air into the recorder and then randomly move my fingers around, which I don't think meets the criteria of the word play. What did I get? I got gem something? So the chances of me ever having an instrument in my hands and it playing the intended notes is real low. It do be real low. Let me tell you. Got a little bit of materia. Counterattack materia? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Does cover work on that? If cover works on that, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna assume, based off of no information whatsoever, I'm going to assume that it does work together. So I'm gonna take off Odin and restore, and I'm going to end lightning just so I can have them all in one slot, even though it doesn't matter. Cover and counterattack. Now, in theory, these should work together. Yes, they should work together. Cover is going to allow me to hit back instantly. Then what did you unequip? You unequipped Odin, and just for the sake of consistency, we're gonna put them all in one bit here. Okay, all right, we done did it. And then I'm gonna use another 10. I make like about $1 billion per enemy kill. Oh, you play electric guitar too, Joseph? That's really cool. I mean, that's infinitely more musically inclined than I could ever be. To answer your question, Bridget, I'm good. Psychologically, I'm in a great place, and I'm getting better every day. Not that I was necessarily in a bad place to begin with. I don't know where I'm going. This place is scary. It's confusing. I'm just gonna go this way and assume. Okay. Where? Oh, is this Rocket Town? This is Rocket Town. I don't want to go here yet. This is where I have to go for Rocket Town, if I remember right. Rocket Town? Anybody have rockets? Rocket Town? Anybody familiar? Anyone want to? Do you want to get some rockets? You want to get some rockets? You want to get some rockets? Everybody want rockets? Rockets. Got some rockets here. We got 10 for rockets, 15 for rockets. Rockets. One of going once, going twice. Sold to Cyber Jam. 50 rockets. I bang my gavel. Maps are very fun and cool. Yes, I miss you too, my friend. How have you been? If you all tab, it gives you a kick countdown. Yeah, and no, everyone just wants Treasures of Otagon. I freaking bet, dude. I'm willing to bet that it probably has to do with Besieged. And I don't blame them. Like, they are the ones that said that they don't want to... That they don't want to implement the expansion without Besieged. Which I respect. I respect that. But at the same time, not even Eden which was deciding to be the server that only was gonna go as far as Treasures of Water Gone, was like, yeah, we're gonna do Besieged if it's like the very, very, very last thing that we do. If it's the very, very last thing that we do, it's gonna be Besieged all the way. Can I put you to sleep? Is that a thing I could do? I doubt it. There's no way, right? Ain't no way.jpg. Are you gonna die? 5 HP. Wee. Yeah, healing wind, please. Very, very lucky. Welcome in, Sumi Asami. Sumi, I like your new model. You don't have to say, you don't have to explain anything to me. You owe me or chat no explanation. Why did you happen to move away from the Egyptian VTuber model? I ultimately, that said, I support whatever you do at all times for any reason. I'm just curious. And you're absolutely within your rights to say to me, Sumi, because fuck you, that's why. I don't blame you at all. Hard Rock? That's awesome. Joseph. In YouTube chat. I think I think that if I were to play a musical instrument, it would tap into some part of my psychology that I think that I love missing on that. It would tap into some part of my psycho. That's it. That's what I'm ending it on. I'm a psycho. Psychological state. I think it would be great for me. But at the same time, I don't have time. I don't have time for that personally. I do. There is a small part of me that wishes that I had made time over time for a musical instrument. But at the same time, I was most of my conscious uptime while I was growing up was just trying to mentally survive. Getting insanely bullied practically every second that I was awake. But that's a conversation for a different time, perhaps. So, you know, when you're focused on just pure psychological survival, it's all you can do just to exist. Got an elixir. I hate that. I mean, elixirs are good, don't get me wrong. I know, I love blowing. Freddy's talking about blowing things again. When ain't I? How about that? When ain't I doing that? I like getting flashbangs. Play Ghost Recon? Now, are you saying that you play Ghost Recon, or you're asking if I can play Ghost Recon? The chances of me playing Ghost Recon is about the same as me playing War Thunder. And that is technically within the realm of possibility, but extremely unlikely. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until until you guys are ready to play the ready to play the video game. Is there a counterattack chance? Because he definitely got hit there. I'll just hover on Ifrit just in case. I thought we had to fight some kind of boss here. Maybe we don't. I mean, not other than the boss that I fought just then. Is what I meant. We'll do it. It's fine. Why do I always perfectly select the vid? Men. I hope we never get Treasures of Water Gone. Why do you hope that? Is it because you're afraid that people are gonna completely forget about Juno, and they're gonna hang out in Alzabi? Alzabi is sick. I freaking love Alzabi. I get that it's probably not everyone's thing, and maybe that's your point. In which case, touche even. Well, my friend, sorry I've been gone for so long. It's fine. We gotta take. It's important to take breaks even from things that you love. Ooh, new type of material. What's that? Adds materia element to equipped weapon or armor. I'm assuming this works like all, and then I have to have it attached to something in order to do the thing. Back here, there's snacks. There's bound to be snacks back here. I forgot that there was all this stuff back here. I don't enjoy fighting here just because of these things. They're nowhere near as annoying as like the floating pumpkin heads, but they don't exactly feel good to fight either. Like, I don't know what this effect is that they're doing. Sadness? I mean, it is making me sad that you're flashbanging me. My HDR is popping off. I have to close my eyes at the height of that, at the height of that attack. Does 14 reference 11? It didn't used to, but now is going to. For about 1,000 years, there's been no reference to Final Fantasy 11 in Final Fantasy 14. They had references to other games, like they had a whole thing. They had a whole thing with Ivalice from like Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12. That whole universe. Which, if you're a huge nerd like me, you're like, wow, I know Ivalice. I didn't realize that the Ivalice was in both Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12. Apparently it's the same universe, yeah. Sniper CR, that seems cool. Is there anything back here? Just undulating pools of liquid? My face when my my pools of liquid undulate. What is this? Are all these paths? I only have so many resources that I can expend. Like, what are we doing here? What's the plan, bud? This is nothing. Is that what you're saying to me? This path just goes nowhere? What the fuck is that? I hate that. Can I steal from it? Is this Pokemon where I could do more damage to it? With Thunder? Maybe? It seems like it did a little bit. Diva, do your one job. I realized I didn't answer your question. Yes. Now, the upcoming expansion, Dawn Trail, is focused on Final Fantasy XI's... Like, dude, I don't know if it's, like, taking place. I don't think it's taking place in the Final Fantasy XI universe. I don't think it is. I think it's borrowing the species and characters and stuff like that from Final Fantasy XI. Like in the Chains of Promethea expansion from... Maybe this is going too deep for you. but here I go anyway. In a Final Fantasy XI, there's this... dude, I am the master at hitting that miss on her freaking... her back, dude. There's this samurai guy in the Chains of Promethea expansion. Yeah, that's great, Stoke. I'm so happy you're doing well. That he's just like people may or may not remember him. I don't know. Like it was part. The expansion that's coming up was part of like the tinfoil hat conspiracy, where the DMCA wave takedown that caused me to try to go away from the Final Fantasy XI category. People were saying that the reason why a DMCA wave hit the Final Fantasy XI category was because they were going to release stuff for Final Fantasy XIV that was based around 11, and they didn't want people accidentally finding out about the private servers through streamers, which was just a... Like, I get, like, in a vacuum, I get why people thought that way. Absolutely not what happened, but I get why people thought that way. Okay, it's going to be a long journey here. Evidently. Because I found a better model with better animation and good jiggle physics. And also really cool toggles. Don't forget about that. 25 big ones to look at your gazonkers in higher detail. Chef's kiss. So I want to play this tomorrow after work. X-Defiant? I don't know. I mean, I'll do it because you're there. I'll do it because you're there, but I have no interest or pull towards that game. Like I like understand that I'm not going to. I don't want to not play it just because it's Ubisoft. Like even bad companies can make good games, accidentally or otherwise. It's just I like team-based shooters. The last team-based shooter that I played technically was like in any real way was like Battlefield 2042, and that was about 1,000 years ago. You played GTA 5? I played a little bit of it. I did not play it anywhere near as much as it deserves. I know the story is good, and it's one of those games that's like eternally on my radar, but I have not pulled the trigger. Literally and figuratively. Can we put the old one in a British museum? Did we just loop around? Did we just loop around? Was that just one big loop around? That sucks. I literally just looped around. Oh my god. I just looped around. I just looped around? Okay. Sick. What an amazing use of my time. What an amazing use of my time, because I know nothing about it. It was so weird the first time Juno emptied out and turned into a ghost town in retail. It was weird. And I understand that they want to avoid that with the new expansion, because like for hindsight is 2020 or whatever the saying goes. So it's in their best interest not to have Juno empty out when Horizon releases Treasures of Ottergon. And they did put in some of the pre-legwork needed in order to make that happen. They, for example, they added it so that you get a whole bunch of experience points bonuses if you stay in vanilla areas. And from what I understand, and from what I last knew, they don't intend to introduce those experience points bonuses in any of the Ottergon areas, because it specifically applies only to conquest areas, which Ottergon areas don't apply. And so that's gonna make the original areas viable, maybe, in the eyes of the developers, and it's definitely going to make some people choose, like, okay, well, all the Calibra camps are taken, so I guess that we can go fight in the OG vanilla camps. There's definitely gonna be some people that are gonna think in that way. I don't think that it's gonna be enough, but I do know that it's gonna help. Maybe helping even a little bit is gonna be good. But for sure, I never underestimate the human willingness to default to something just because it's comfortable. If a person, it's the devil that you know type thing. It's a devil that you know. A person is going to choose to wait in line to kill Calibri over and over and over again, even if it's less efficient, because it's what they remember being more efficient. Am I stupid? Ooh! I did that for an all materia. Okay. Is going through all the pipes worth it for like a source? Do I care enough to go back up and fight 5 more times? No. It's not. I don't care enough. We are gonna save. We're gonna save here, and then we're gonna rotate some people out because some people are getting very over leveled. They gonna fuck shit up. Nearly first time Millennia. Really? I mean, nearly first time Millennia, I think is something that we've all said in our lives. Because the very first attempt that you make on an Elden Ring boss or a Dark Souls boss in general is typically one of your best ones. Because you're just focused on trying to beat its ass. You're not focused on its attacks in like specific detail. You're just purely reflexive, reacting to what's happening. And because of that, because you have the frame of mind that this is your first time fighting it, that you necessarily try harder. It's only afterward that you start to doubt yourself. You're like, okay, well, I have to watch for this one specific attack. Like, brother, no, you don't. We're gonna wait until there's like a deficit of 3 levels. How about that? Because I don't feel like swapping them around. I just don't. I don't feel like it. This is where we're supposed to go, right? Yeah, we're supposed to go to Rocket Town. Oh yeah, I'm a mod. Mount Nibble Nibble. I'm genuinely gutted. I'm dual watching Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IX. Everything old is new again. It's it's great. It's great. It's the perfect time, you know, except for the socio-economical failing of the civilized world. It's a great time to be a gamer right now because you're old enough to remember when all the games were less shitty, but that they also have the benefit of being nostalgic for you. That they were clunkier, but that there's, you know, it's just something about them that tickles your pickle a little bit in the same way that modern games don't. And it's not just because they aren't rife with microtransactions up until about the Oblivion era, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. But also all the games that you remember are getting remasters. Because most game companies are like, well, the gaming populace is aging, and everybody loves things that they remember, that are positive. So we're just gonna remaster it and call it a day. Hell yeah! We're gonna some new redeems right now. Thank you, Daddy. 3rd game in, finally went positive and got to play the game. Quad feed. Want to join us tomorrow? X-Defiant. What term? I heard there was no clipping in here. You can clip in here. Show me the biggest clip that you got. Show me your clip right now, Sleep Monster. Show me your clip. Come on, don't be shy. Whip it out in front of everybody. Between 10 and 12 a.m. But I can play with you before stream. I'm only depending, nah, for real, I was close. It was attempt maybe number 7. Ran straight into the rot. Oh, you ran into the nuclear flower? Yeah, that'll get you. Let me hype you up. Franny, I may be the best there is. I'm not saying it's a certainty, but maybe. Any gifters? G-Diggle, will you be... It's ready to be his champion. He needs to beat her 249 more times. In his defense, in Frey's defense, there was a mega streamer called Dan Giesling that fought Melania 2,999 times before beating her. So he is at least 20 times better than the mega streamer was. And that's not nothing. That's something. That's something to take home. Lurk to the bowling alley I go. Congratulations, and can you bring me back a bowling ball, please? I tend to go back and play old RPGs more than other games. One game that I would like to play on this channel eventually is Disco Elysium. It makes me incredibly sad what happened on the dev team.
What's that?
That means that there's not going to be probably any Disco Elysium video games in its original form, function, and design ever, probably. But Disco Elysium itself as a product is intact, which I love. And it's a super good game. And Disco Elysium, there's not a lot of games that I would recommend to you, okay? Because I'm aware that at least some of you statistically trust my opinion on things, maybe not video games, but on some things. Disco Elysium is one of those games that you have to play at some point in your life. I say that about almost nothing, but it has to be one of the games that you go out of your way to play, even if looking at it you think it's not going to be your thing. You need to play it. I guarantee you that once you give it like even 2 hours of legroom, any issue that you have with it is going to go out the window. Wow, you're just straight up selling, wow. I don't know if what I have is better. Wizard Staff, I think we can get rid of. And Fairy Tale, I think we can get rid of. And Full Metal Staff, we can get rid of for sure. Force Stealer we don't use. Enemy Launcher. I need to swap some of this shit out. I'm getting rid of the gold armlets. I'm not going to use them. Okay. Alright. So. Let's go outside. Welcome in, Blue Blur. Thank you for shutting up, Blue Blur. I love you. Uwu Clips. Should I stream Disco Elysium? Sure. Absolutely. It's also a game that's extremely kind to streamers because it didn't used to be the case. They released a director's cut of Disco Elysium that has almost everything voiced. So if you want something that basically is entertaining on its and is able to, you're able to just like let it play on screen and know that everyone reasonably is going to be having a good time, it's a great game for that. That also is low-key why I added voice acting to this, because one, I wanted to see for myself if it was good, and two, sometimes I just want to not talk, which as a streamer is a very spicy proposition, because you guys have to have noise. You have to have noise. You have to have something coming out of my mouth every 2 seconds, no matter what Shumi says, it's beneficial. According to this giant graph that I just put behind you, for you to hear something coming out of my mouth. Because if you, for heaven forbid, if I disengage for like 6 seconds, statistically, at least one of you mother effers is gonna leave. And then I have to activate that person's explosive collars, and I have to send in the cleaning teams, and it's a whole thing. It's a real heckadoodle of a mess. If that happens, you know what I'm saying? So, double machine gun, enemy launcher, normal. Okay, it goes in the trash. And Quicksilver, Peacemaker. Okay, so Peacemaker I'm going to give to you. Attack percentage 255. It might actually be worth it to lose out. That is a huge amount of attack increase. What the shit? What does attack percent actually mean, though? What does attack percent mean? Final Fantasy VII, 1997. What is it? Oh, attack percentage is your accuracy stat. Okay, never mind. It's garbage. I put it back in the trash. Put it back in the trash. There it is. Normal. I need something to swap the platinum bangles out with, so maybe it was a mistake to trade all the gold bangles away. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to buy this power wrist 2, gold armet 1, shotgun. I wish it would. Okay, it does tell me. It does tell me if it's double productiveness or not. I talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out, Joseph. I appreciate it. Thank you. And 1 earring for Aerith, sorry. And we're gonna go back outside. I'm gonna swap back to the team of ladies. And I'm going to equip the magic here, and strength here, and strength here. Okay. Good. Yes, chat. Yes, I got it from a Humble Bundle a while back. You absolutely won't regret it. If you regret it, please tell me. I will be shocked that it's possible. And I will also not be upset with you. But just know that forever after that point, that you tell me that you didn't fall in love with Disco Elysium, literally and figuratively, I will forever have my impression of you colored differently. And not for the better. But don't let that make you hesitate telling me the truth. There's probably an inn in here, huh?
Have you met the captain yet?
Have I met the captain yet?
Have you met the captain yet? He's the face of this village, so you should probably go and see him.
Stoic, have you tried increasing your watchability by only talking in an Australian accent? There's only 1 word, or sorry, 2 words rather. that I know how to say in Australian.
If it's about the village,
If you
should talk to
say
the
the
captain.
words
He's
"rise
the
up
one in charge
lights,"
here.
rise up lights really fast, it sounds like you're saying razor blades in Australian accent. Rise up lights. Try it. Try it at home.
Have you seen a man? Have you seen a man in a black cloak?
A man in a black cloak? No, can't say I have.
Who's the captain?
The captain was a pilot back when.
One of
China
the
was
strangest
still
things
interested in
about
their
this
space
game,
program.
now that I've had a chance in like maybe 10, 15 years of reflection,
He was gonna be the world's
it seems
first
weird to me
astronaut.
that everyone assumes that
well, there
Sephiroth
was a
travels
bit of a
normally. Like it's been established when when Sephiroth played dodgeball with with Cloud on the opposite end of the library hall, that he could fly.
He's been living in obscurity ever since. Still dreaming about flying off into space.
Man could teleport through realities. Yeah, he could straight up fly. So what? Like we're. I don't. It's just. It's weird. It's.
Thank you.
It's weird to think about them being like, yeah, have you seen him like take the bus? Like he could fly, motherfucker, and he has like a giant goop milf with him. Do you think he's getting like an extra large seat for his giant goop milf? What's back here? Is this just his lore? Is there anything back here? No. Is that safe? No, that's a mini fridge. Understood. Goop. like goo, like a goo creature. After shit. After shit. Come on, out.
It's taken.
Come on. This guy's got to come out. I'm still subtitling for what I hear you yesterday. Did they fix magic resist for the Steam version? For this one? I don't know. This is technically running the Steam version, but I'm booting it up through a mod launcher. Did I save? We're gonna save here. We'll save. And then we'll explore a little bit. This guy wants me to look up.
This used to be a launch pad for SEMA rockets. That leaning rocket there.
Surprised late because
that's
405
SEMA
was
26.
canceled. I know you said a lot, but the
never got
power
off
of
the
the
ground,
voiceover for streams is amazing. It is really good.
The rocket is called SEMA. Want to take a look at it with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Look up.
So while I definitely should have been working, I watched about half, not actively, of course, because you know I have to actually like focus sometimes, but I did have passively playing in the background the movie Napoleon.
I'm sorry I pestered you with my hobby.
It was really weird. I know that the whatever century Napoleon is from was a different time,
It isn't much, but let me give you this.
but it's just like
I
if you
hope
watch
they make
it, you'll know
good
what I
use of
mean. It's just weird, like the Napoleon's mannerisms. The pacing of the movie was weird. I thought that the gore effects was really good.
Welcome. This is an item store.
Like I thought that it was really like gruesomely realistic when they shot cannons into like the crowds of protesters. I thought that was very metal. At the same time, we're gonna buy like 9 of these tents so I literally never have to think about it. We should buy barrier magic, I think. Gonna buy time magic, barrier magic. Because I think that barrier magic and time magic is... I'm sorry, you're gonna have to move over. Barrier is protect. Barrier is protect. And time is haste. Okay. That looks good. That looks good to me. We're spending all of our resources just on that one. That film was one big Tim Robinson sketch.
The
It was
only
just
thing my
this is
dithering
weird.
old husband does is stare at that darn rocket all
It
day
was
long.
weird. Like I can see, like I know that. I feel like, how do I frame this to you, chat? I feel like I'm misled by having seen the Joker with the same lead in it, with the same lead actor, because it, like, I tried to contextualize things as if, like, the Joker was there doing stuff, and my brain, I had to keep calling back my brain from being like, why is the Joker Napoleon? I don't, like, I'm sure that Napoleon looked the way that the main actor did. Maybe that's why they casted him in the role. They cast him in the role was because they were like, okay, well, we put up a picture of Napoleon, as far as we understand it, next to him, and it's the same guy, basically, so just, and he's also an established actor, so just send it.
Want to take a look at it with me?
No, don't look up.
Well,
I already relaxed, dude. I already looked up. I was laughing so much during that movie. New Napoleon sucks. Lurk while I go be active. Haste is good. Welcome in, Wolfers. Good to see you. Give me a quick old shout out, Wolfers. Is Ridley Scott shitting on the French? Joaquin Phoenix? Dude, it was a funny-ass film. I would classify it as a comedy.
It's still nothing to do. Isn't anything exciting ever gonna happen around here?
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, dude. There's gonna be a big old meteor in the sky.
It's so boring. There's got to be something to do.
Well, I'll give you something to do. On a totally legitimate site, there is Mad Max Furiosa has been upgraded from hand cam quality to HD quality.
I need to
So that's something that I'm probably gonna put in my bonnet at some point. At some point, I'm gonna watch that for sure. See what that's all about. I'm not paying like max or whatever it's gonna be on $20 so I can watch one movie. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry. I say as I slip on my pirate cap. Completely unrelated. Don't look up. Wow, that poor old man. I literally did it like 5 minutes ago. It's not my fault he's senile and he doesn't remember me doing that. It's literally not my fault. I can't be fricked. Hopefully Sid is up here. I have a feeling he's not. I don't think I've talked to everyone that I can talk to. Nope. This is not what I have to do. Okay, it's gonna be one of these. Something to do. Furiosa movie sucks too. You think so? Ruffles, maybe you didn't get it. Not to insult your intelligence or nothing, but maybe you just didn't get it. Like, I get that there's no Mad Max in the Mad Max movie, but Furiosa's kind of cool, isn't she?
Everyone here was a mechanic back when they were planning to launch the rocket.
I think I literally have to talk to
rusted
everyone.
out rocket is all that remains of the Shinra space program.
Druin base.
I want to dedicate my life to making people laugh all over the world.
Yeah, good luck with that. Try picking up a STEM degree instead. Don't give up on your day job. Dude, saying that made me feel really gross. Alright, Google, what do we have to do? Final Fantasy VII walkthrough. Walkthrough, Final Fantasy VII guide. Rocket Town. Circle the mountain. Go to the backyard and you'll find the tiny Bronco. Okay, that's all the information I needed. Apparently I just didn't go to the right place. There is another area. I thought that I'd just loop back around, but no, that's not what it's wanting. Can you not go down the airfield? No. I think it is... I do have to loop around. I have to go all the way around. I'm gonna try to move my mouse out of my way. Go all the way around. I think Reno is also here. This game gets more Z-Rust with each decade. No, it did loop around. I'm confused. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Am I dumb? Chad, help me. Am I dumb? Am I stupid? Am I some kind of giant ignoramus? It's in the back of a house? Return to this house is... No. Enter the farthest house and open the chest in a small room adjacent to the back hallway. Enter the farthest house. Enter the rightmost house. Enter the rightmost house. Enter the rightmost house. Enter the rightmost house. And then there's something here. Okay, there is a chest. Power source. Understood. And then it says enter the farthest house. Oh, I didn't even go in here. Oh, is this an item for Barrett? It is. It is, dude. Here we go. We're cooking with gas now. G Diggle, did you find what you were looking for? I had to stop watching because I can't stare at you too long because I get addicted. I had to stop watching before I saw if you actually went into the area that you were trying to. I think you did. You did actually go into the area that you were thinking of in Elden Ring, which is good. How did you find the way down? Did you actually loop around somewhere?
May I help you?
I know,
okay.
may you?
We're just looking.
If you would like to use it, please ask the captain. He should be in his rocket. I'm Shara. And you?
That sounds suspiciously like Shinra. You got something to say to me?
Cloud.
Tifa. Nice to meet you. I'm Aerith.
Killer?
You're not with Shinra? I thought you were here to discuss restarting the space program.
Why would you think that? I guess it's because Cloud is wearing like a special forces uniform still or something.
The new President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been restless all morning.
Just imagine walking up to a group of people and be like, "Hey, are you the ones that are gonna restart the space program?"
Rufus?
Anyone who has a name that starts with an S must die. Why? Went to where you fight the Mimic Tier, then did some bullshit jumping, then Stone Sword key on that lift. Did it blow your freaking mind when you went down the elevator and you saw that there was like a whole other series of areas underneath? I was freaking pogging out of my gourd when I saw that. I was titillated. So I'm considering on Sunday, I'm considering having RimWorld happen. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, it's going to be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, your regional equivalent. Instead of Saturday being 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, your regional equivalent, it's going to be Sunday, 2 p.m. Saturday, I'm going to be driving back home. I'm not staying with my parents-in-laws right now.
Who the
Let's see
hell
how
are
he
you?
sounds.
What do you want?
We're looking for the captain.
Shiro, what the heckadoodle did you do to stop the rocket from rocketing? So I'm doing the Battle of Bunker Hill and Fallout 4, and I'm friends with everyone, so everyone's just killing each other around me. Oh, this story actually really likes it, maybe in all of them. Don't give in. You can't just give in to what he wants. You can't. You shan't even. I want to talk to Shira. I feel like I should save at some point. Nar?
Cloud?
There she is. What did you do? The man was gonna go into space.
Did the captain say anything?
Shady Ven, do you know what Sid needs to protect the world from devastation? To unite all people. Something something in our nation. Something something. Truth and love. Something something. Stars above. Jesse James. It's amazing how much of that is, well, in my case, how little of that is actually burned in my brain.
Blood? Why not use some initiative and bring our guests some tea? Half-wit.
Wow, okay.
I'm sorry.
Damn. That's not nice.
Really, don't mind us.
That's brutal. Yo, sick dude, bro. Thanks, man. I've been cultivating this garden for some time. You wouldn't realize it because most of the time, creature, I'm wearing a cap, whatever it is that actors use in order to keep their hair pinned down.
Oh, damn it! Now I'm just pissed.
You would not believe how much time it takes me to tease the shit out of this hairdo to make it do what it's doing right now. At least 2 to 3 hours before stream starts. I'm a professional streamer, so I do what I gotta do to make sure that you get as meaningful a production as I can provide.
Tea for the guests.
I was Fallout 76, by the way. I was absolutely balls deep in whatever it was I was working on at the time, so I didn't want to. I didn't want to say like hi and then, and then immediately radio silence
Shira.
after it. But I was watching, and you.
Sorry.
You were killing
This is our
something,
fault.
some kind of ultrasite demon, and also building a love shack.
No.
For repopulating
no.
the wasteland.
It's always like this.
I believe.
Always? And you just put up with it even when he's like that?
Well, he's like that because
You're such good boss training. You guys are. Like, unironically. A mauled cap. The bounce is impressive. It was fun, but he did nothing in 4 hours. Sometimes nothing is everything. Print that out, put it on a postcard, and give it to everyone.
What happened?
Sometimes nothing is the most something. Like we as streamers feel compelled to try to make sure that something entertaining is either being said or being shown, preferably both. Right? And we put an enormous amount of pressure on ourselves in order to make that happen the entirety of our uptime. What we forget sometimes
Even the moon will take off waiting around for you.
is that we, at some point, for the majority of our viewership, become TV. And TV is
I'm
comfortable sometimes. Like, sometimes it's nice to just have something on in the background as you're going about things.
How much longer are you gonna be checking those damn oxygen tanks? Shira, being cautious is all well and good, but it's pointless to go on checking them.
So all those 4 hours may have seemed like nothing to you, but I can guarantee you for somebody out there, including me sometimes,
But
it was everything that they want.
No buts.
Of course, not a lot of viewers communicate this, and the best that you can do to try to get a read on what your viewers actually enjoy is by watching what actually happens with the metrics.
You're not stupid, so step it up.
But I think generally speaking, what I said applies.
I'm sorry.
Spread it. Sometimes nothing is earth. Fun fact: Sid marries her. I would too. Look at those polygons. Sheesh. I built a box, destroyed it, moved it back, and then destroyed it again. Yeah, that sounds sick.
Our dreams are finally
So I need to get
coming
over
true.
people are lurking. If I have a dead chat, I think no one is there.
We are so proud to be part of the launch of Shinra.
One of the
26.
benefits of not having a live chat number anywhere on your screen that you can see is that you don't know. So I need to be careful that of what I say here. Let me look this up. Don't worry about what I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, okay, good. It's good, dude. All right, Schrodinger's cat. It's a Schrodinger's cat where it seems plausible to you that you both have a normal number of viewers, a above average number of viewers, and a below average number of viewers.
Yeah, back in no
And
time.
because you don't know, it's easier for you to just cope yourself into thinking that there is an above average number of viewers. But because you can't know, it also gives you the benefit of being like, okay, well, all I could do is just do the best that I can, and then just send it. But it is concerning for sure, and something that I actively tackle in myself emotionally is the feeling or the impression. What if my numbers are lower because fewer people are talking? All you have to do is get one concrete example, which is going to happen if it hasn't happened 100 times already. Get at least one concrete example of the chat not moving while you're reviewing whatever your stream was doing at the time, but you having higher than expected people watching. And that it's during those points that people treat you as the TV. Where people are just vibing, they just have you in the background.
What'd you just say? Which one of those idiots is it?
They feel comforted by your voice, or in your case, the 800,000 sound bites that are happening. I don't know. It's comfort food. You're basically, not only are you're basically like people's ice cream. You're people's ice cream, you're people's chips.
Captain, it's
Chips
Shira.
don't talk to
Don't
you
worry
neither
about
when
me.
you're
Please go
going
ahead with the
through them.
launch.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have viewers on. You know that? That's not true. Well, I'm glad you like my streams. I like yours too. Oh my god. Twinsies. I would talk, but then I say things you don't like. Xantos, you just have to not be like
The results from the oxygen tank test weren't
inflammatory.
satisfactory.
That's all you have to do. Is just be nice. Like you can be spicy. You can be spicy. I don't mind spiciness. It's just like you can't have spicy food all the time, even as much as you like it, because then you're going to strip away the stomach lining, your stomach lining, and then you can't have spicy food at all unless you are on certain medications.
As long as I can fix this, the
Just give me a little
launch will be
spice.
success. I'm almost done.
You said don't be racist, though? Okay, I don't know what to say to that, brother. I don't think I can... Xantos, what do we even say to that? What do you mean? You said how did you get don't be racist from just be less spicy? I don't know what you mean. What are you saying? I love these responses.
Hey, wait! Shira's still in there!
What do we do, Sid? If we abort now, it'll be another 6 months before the launch.
Shit, Shira, you goddamn fool! You want to make me a murderer? Is that you, Shira?
I was so focused on whatever inane BS was coming out of my mouth.
Shira,
What's happening?
hurry up, you're gonna die!
There's something wrong with the rocket, and she's trying to fix it, but if she doesn't fix it quickly enough, then she's gonna die. And he only has so much time to launch. Shira went in to fix it. Okay.
Sid, forget about her. She'll never make it out in time.
That's not really her fault though. She was trying to fix it. This is strong. Red 13 being
Internal temperature rising.
being led to believe that his dad abandoned him and his mom, even though his mom knew the whole time.
My dreams.
You can't blame her for that. She was trying to help. And scene. Man, they should really bring in a private company to handle that. That'll fix it. Did you ever play Oddworld?
He threw the emergency shutdown.
I have not
switch
played
to save my
Oddworld.
life.
I've appreciated it from afar.
After that,
It's
the
a bucket
space
list thing for
program
me.
suffered
I've heard nothing but good
cutbacks,
things
and
about
the
every
launch was
Oddworld game.
canceled.
What? Why? Why haven't I played it?
It's my fault. He didn't fulfill his
It just
dream.
never entered my hands. How did she just burn to death?
That's why. It's all right.
I think it's
am
because he
Dr.
didn't
A.
let her. I think that he didn't let her. You pressed like the emergency abort button or something when it was about to launch.
Cheer up.
When the engines took off anyway. Yeah, but they didn't like full go off. You know. Welcome in, Lissa. Stop being lame and play Oddworld. I guarantee you, at some point in my life, I'm gonna play Oddworld. Wago Tabi. What is that? Wago Tabi. Wagotabi. Wagotabi is an educational adventure teaching you Japanese.
You are blessed with a myriad of souls.
Welcome in, Okubishu. Man, I gotta lay off on these Mike's Are Lemonades. They're starting to get to me. Where you learn Japanese gradually from zero, learn essential words and sentences in the context while exploring Japan and local culture. Will you become a Japanese master? That honestly sounds sick. Also, welcome in, Raiders, and welcome in, Hokubishu. Thank you for being here, and thank you for rating me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna wishlist this game. Unless Lissa, you don't think this was good, I'm gonna wishlist it. Because, okay, apparently I'm not logged into my browser, so let me do this manually. It's not like I'm streaming on a live digital platform right now. Wagotabi. If this teaches me how to read Tokimeki Memorial, Forever With You, then I will pay whatever dollars they require. Anything has to be better than Rosetta Stone, right? Like, I've used Rosetta Stone in the past. And it was fine. I just don't, like, I get why they do. It's like they show you pictures of objects and then they say the way that it's pronounced phonetically, and then you say it back, and then it just has you do that over and over again. I get that that's an established way of, like, learning things. But if it could be video games, that seems really good to me. Lamel, Mike's Hard Lemonade. I am a huge bitch. Okay. Clip that if you need to. I'm a huge bitch when it comes to alcoholic drinks. If I can sense, even remotely, that there's even the slightest, teeny weeniest bit of alcohol in whatever it is I'm drinking, I reject it. Like at an atomic level. I don't want anything to do with it. I can't enjoy any other aspect of it enough. I don't drink to get drunk. Now, that said, if ads are starting momentarily, I apologize. you can get rid of ads by subscribing, which is free with Amazon Prime. And it gives you ad-free experience and a bunch of emotes.
They're late. Where's Rufus?
Hey,
It says quarter four. Quarter four 2024. So maybe anywhere from September to the end of the year.
Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer. How long were your lot figuring on keeping me waiting? So, when's the space program starting up again?
Second. If you need to. I am a huge bitch. Okay. Clip that if you need to. I am a huge bitch. Okay. Clip that if you need to. I am a huge bitch. Okay. There it is. I'm gonna sample it. You should. Do whatever you want with my voice and likeness.
The president's outside, so why don't you ask him?
You can stab Palmer in the face with your giant buster sword now. Yes? You can... Tifa can fist his butthole so hard that she can grab the back of his tonsils and turn him inside out, right?
Don't say fat! Ooh, hey! Tea! Can I have some too? With lots of
VA is
sugar
perfect for
and
this guy.
honey and... Oh yeah, don't forget the lard!
Lard in your tea? Could that actually be good? Like, you can stab him, right?
Hey! Have we met before?
You can cleave him in half.
Hey! Is the tea ready yet?
Toes, welcome in. Control Alt Dad. Good to see you. Shouldn't Diggle or I voice him?
With plenty of sugar and honey. Oh yeah, and don't forget the lard.
Well, no, because then you would make him sound intelligent. I think the VA is perfect for him.
What the? You got me all excited for nothing?
Because if you or Diggle voice him, he's gonna sound fancy, and I don't think it's gonna. His obnoxiousness is gonna carry.
Then what did you kill me here
the way that it should. It will. No, don't do that command.
We need you to hand over the tiny Bronco.
Freddy wouldn't even have to change his voice.
We're going after Sephiroth. But it seems we've been searching
fancy.
in the wrong places up until now.
It's gonna make him sound like he's from the medieval times.
We think we know where he's headed, but it means crossing the ocean. That's why we need your plane.
Holy shit! First the
And
airship, then the rocket, and now the tiny Bronco.
You know what I mean?
Shinra took space away from me, and now it wants to take the sky away from me too.
I wish that I sounded British. I do.
Oh my!
I'm tired of whatever this is. People say that they like my voice.
You seem to forget it was because of the
including people of the opposite sex whose opinions I value.
You do well to remember.
They say,
that.
"Oh my gosh, Stoic." I almost doxed myself. Your voice is so nice and so soothing. And then I chase it immediately by saying, "I'm a huge bitch."
What?
It's all fake anyway. Yeah, I mean, you guys can stop. Like, we get the bit.
This way.
We could literally kill
You wanted to use a tiny Bronco,
the Shinra
correct?
president.
I believe Palmer's going to take it. Maybe you should have a talk with him.
We can literally kill him.
I believe Palmer's going.
We can literally kill him. Why aren't we going out there and slaying him? I beat him in single combat before.
I'm head of the space program.
I think half of the chat knows your real name. Nuh-uh. I didn't realize that he was on the wings.
We'll be taking the tiny Bronco.
Sabotage the plan to kill the president? That's what I'm saying, dude. He's right there.
I know! The Shinra building!
Just cut off his head and put it on Aerith's staff.
Security!
And post it outside the village. I don't think your chances. Holy crap, he's got a gun. He's got like an actual gun. Nothing to steal? What do you mean? Oh, that's right. Dude, I hate him. I love him, but I hate him. This guy to make fun of me though. This is rude. That shit's just rude, dude. I was gonna say, watch me mess up the timing again and get miss. It's only by some grace of God that he didn't. Tifa, thank you. One game that I would also like to play on stream, but I don't think that I'm ever going to be good enough to do it. Good enough at the game to do it. Is Fear and Hunger 1 or 2. The game is so outrageously punishing that can I target Aerith? Okay, thank you. The game is so outrageously punishing that I just don't see it happening. Because in order for me to get any ending, I would have to actually be competent at the game. Well, that applies to whatever game that you're playing, Stoic. We don't mind you playing badly at any of the others. God, you're so funny. You're so funny, chat. That's how funny you are. I'm rafflecoptering. Just thinking about what you just said. I don't know if it's even worth it to apply Protect. Like, ideally, these sorts of situations are when you would want Protect and Shell and everything on everyone, like, connected to an all materia. But at the same time, like, I'm just aware that I'm losing out on points. I'm aware that I'm losing out on points by doing that. And so I just don't wanna. Okay, I think we won. No? Okay, never mind. What? What is this? Uh-oh, it's leaving. Man, this is cinematic AF, dude. Where's he going? I forgot that happened. Truck always wins. Truck always wins. He needs a good clapping. I think he gets to do that fairly soon. Posted at head office. Man's got a blunderbuss. I tried to play StarCraft 2 ranked a few months ago. Nope. Anybody that is still playing StarCraft 2 is like, even if they were bad to begin with, are basically going to be like grandmasters by now. I completely forgot that StarCraft 2 exists because, you know, Blizzard doesn't really care about its own IPs anymore.
Whoa! All right, hang on, everybody.
Who was driving? But who was phone? I learned this from a friend from school when I was 14. Like the kid from School of Rock and bitches everywhere, and that's how he got isekai'd.
Whoa,
who was driving?
Whoa.
Nobody's in the driver's seat right now?
Hop on!
Don't mind that it looks extremely cursed with the upper hands.
On tight, everyone!
Oh no, they
Shit!
Sid, you gotta get in
Tail's been
here.
hit. I guess it's time for an emergency landing then?
I love this part. Welcome into the marsh.
It'll be a big splash. Hang on to your britches and don't go wetting them.
Thank you for shutting up, Marsh. Greatly something or other, dude. Selling it. I sold it. Look how good of a salesman I am. Marsh is awesome. That's all you need to know. Just follow him. Rocksmith 2014 edition. I thought you were playing Thousand Year Door. I guess you could do both.
So you're saying
you can alternate?
Bronco won't be flying anytime soon, right? Can we use it as a boat?
Hell, do whatever you like.
Can we use the aircraft as a boat?
Sid, what will you do now?
I don't know. I'm history with Shinra, and I've given up on the village.
How about your wife, Shara? Will she be all right?
Wait, that was his wife? I thought it was his assistant. He's that mean to his wife?
Wife, don't make me laugh. Just thinking about marrying her gives me the heebie-jeebies. What are you guys up to?
If you've enjoyed this so far and you want to see more of it, hit that follow button. It's free, updates you when I'm around, and gets you a bunch of emotes. And if you really, really like it, consider subscribing. If you have the means to do so. It also gets you a ton more emotes. Some that are used to the tune of about 2,000 times per month.
We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to take care of Rufus.
And it also gives me a big ol' chubberino. So if you like visualizing,
but
if you like visualizing that,
how about it, everyone?
There you go. That's your way in, bud.
I'm game.
I'm in lurker mode. That's not what she said. That's not what that's not what the word said. VLRP.
Shit for brains.
Hit the follow button again. Is that bad news? No.
Yeah. Anyone going up against Shinra nowadays has got to be a tail short of a play. I like it.
Man, this Mike's Hard Lemonade is hard strawberry lemonade is really doing it for me.
To the Temple of the Ancients.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How do you know that? So he just knows that Sephiroth is going to the temple?
What? Where's that?
Beats me. Jerkface Jr. was saying he'd been searching in the wrong locations and needed my plane. So I figure it's got to be someplace way up.
But why is the president of Walmart trying to go find Sephiroth?
Let's just head for land and get some information. Temple of the Ancients. That name bothers me.
But for a different reason.
fly
Breaks
the
out the
tiny
chart.
Bronco. Press the confirm button to get on. Press the cancel button to get off. Tiny Bronco can cross shallow waters and rivers. Players can get on and off it on the beach.
One things I enjoy most about the Tiny Bronco is that there's no random battles, if I remember. It's just all like this. Wait a minute, I don't want to do that. Wait, can I just go back? I can just go back, huh? What are they gonna say about that?
You can go back to defend the mountain now.
I know that I made a big deal of wanting to go back, but I kind of don't want to. I don't think I'm gonna go back there ever. I should. Don't get it twisted. I should go back there just because I like the minigame so much. But at the same time, there's just better things I could be spending my gil on.
Thank you.
But Materia, I know. I'm sorry. It's probably not going to go down like that. I personally wish that it would go down like that. But the idea of stopping what I'm doing and going back, spending like 20-30 minutes to get back to the Poor Condor mission every time it's available.
Oh, it's you. I heard you and the captain really put on a show. I also heard that Rufus has been out of control ever since. It sure gave me a good laugh.
I can revive you if you die. I know. But counterpoint, I can't be fucked.
I'll take care of everything here. You take care of the
I can't be
captain.
fucked. Okay, I thought you were gonna say more to me. I don't remember this town having this music. Okay, back to the Bronco. With a little pitter patter of tiny baby feet. tiny baby cloud feet. Oh man. Welcome in, Bad Kitty. Enjoy your lurk. Kitty, if I could do anything to make your lurk more comfortable, God, please, I beg you to let me know. I plead, I beg. Wait, is that telling me where I need to go? Why is there a flashing... Has that always been like that? You see that? It's kind of hard to tell, but you see that flashing green thing? Has that always been there? It can't. It can't have always been there. Yes? What? What does it mean? I don't remember. Dear God, man, spill your secrets. Oh wait, it's the buggy. It's the buggy. That's right. It's the buggy. It's the buggy. Okay, where do I go now? Give me a second. Final Fantasy VII 1997 walkthrough. Walkthrough. Rocket Town. Okay, we've gone through that. Enemy skills. No. Palmer is doing things. Eden Coat. Next. Once we've acquired the tiny Bronco, be mindful of your next objective. Be on the lookout for the information regarding the whereabouts. A visit to Bone Village will confirm a visit located northwest of Midgar in the middle of a forest on the North Continent. Okay. Okay. Holy crap. Holy crap. I can navigate the rivers. Wait a minute. Is this where the... Nope, I can't go that way. Wow, look at us go, dude. Is this where I actually should be going? This is a Bone Village located northwest of Midgar in the middle of the forest on the North Continent. Confirm a man. Representative to enhance some rich guy. There is a lot to this, huh? Can I finally see what's in this house? Oh, there's a guy here. Okay. So we have to go to the Gold Saucer now. To talk to D's Nuts, I think is what his name was. So let's go do that.
We're moving. This
yeah,
is bad.
It's quicksand.
Oh boy.
Idiot. Oh my god, you want me to take the buggy? I am going to shit. Oh my god, dude. I gotta get the buggy that's all the way over here so I can go to the Gold Saucer. True, dude. True and based. And then I'm assuming it's gonna tell me, yep, there's a little blue icon there. Tell me about the Bronco, where to find the Bronco. I didn't finish my sentence. Not that that's unusual. On Sunday, there is a chance, and if I decide to do it, I'm going to broadcast it probably tomorrow. There's a chance that we're going to do the Stoicism stream on Sunday. It depends on how I feel. So we'll do the Stoicism stream and then lead it into RimWorld, if we do it that way. It's more likely that I'm going to do it the Thursday afterward, maybe. I'm not sure, because it's a long time. We earned it. We earned the Stoicism Stream 7 stream like 2 days ago. And it would be like a... Like, dude, it's a literal xenomorph. Valron. Nothing to steal? Okay. Perfect. Perfectly hitting that miss. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Oh man. I do also want to update the bits badges. Once upon a time, we did have a different bit badge than what we have now. Right now we have like a... It's like a low poly flame. We had a series of pixel art flames, but the idea behind it was a very small flame that would become a bigger flame the longer that you were subscribed. But the issue that didn't occur to me until I saw in action was that small doesn't exactly translate well when you're already dealing with incredibly small sizes of like 112, 56, and 28. So the tiny flame, like I don't know if people are just coming into it, like knew what it was. People that were here probably understood what it was. I used Healing Wind for no reason. I love that for me. For some reason, I thought Tifa was still at the bottom, and I saw that it was the bottom person's turn. You just got them? I did. But it, like, ideally, because I'm the one that put them in practice, because I'm the one that uploaded them, I should like them. And I did like them when, like, I liked the little pixelated flames conceptually. This is not where you want to go. But how do I get to where I want to go? You're not going to make me go all the way around. Are they going to make me go all the way around? Are they really going to make me go all the way around? Oh my god, they're going to make me go all the way around. Are you for real going to make me go all the way around? That's insane. You people are crazy. Why would I go all the way around? I don't have to use Roma on this, so I'm going to anyway. Micro for life. Freddy, how do you deal with tiny sizes? Like, conceptually, I liked the pixel fire art. In practice, even I struggled to understand what I was looking at. So I'm playing with making the emotes myself. Any money that flows into the channel now is probably going to be funneled towards 2.0 purposes, aka the finished look of the channel, how I'm going to have things in perpetuity, or almost perpetuity. So I don't want to spend more money on pixel art if I haven't given it a shot myself yet. Not necessarily pixel art. I like the idea of having more low poly stuff. Oh my god. Put them in the cuck chair. I don't think it'll ever change mine unless they make animated ones. Ooh. What a view. Fury? I'll just leave that on you. It's fine. They're really gonna make me go all the way around, huh? Oh my titty fucking crazy. Oh boy, and then we got these dragons here. Got to collect these Dragon Balls, am I right? It needs to be the 21st, so that I'm playing the Elden Ring DLC already. Is this petrification? Is this what's happening? I should be able to kill before it becomes a problem. Yeah, there it is. You're gonna get petrified? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I also want to play Final Fantasy 12 on the channel at some point. Although I think that that's going to be a hard sell. I don't think Final Fantasy 12 is going to get a ton of viewership just because it's not exactly like the least polarizing Final Fantasy out there. Final Fantasy 12 is unironically my favorite Final Fantasy out of all of them. Full stop, not a bit. You can put that on a check and cash it. That's how I feel about it. I have to go all the way around, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, brother. This is insane. Was I okay with this when I was smaller? No, I'm not getting Yuffie. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not getting Yuffie. I don't respect Yuffie. I don't want to do a whole optional side area. I don't need her. Don't want her. I'm not even using Kate Sith, and he's already in the party. Not gonna do it. Is it because of the rabbit waifu? I haven't played Intergrade, and maybe that's... Oh, no, you're talking about... Oh, yeah, you're still talking about Fall Face as well. It's not because of that. Rackneck Killer was displeased with my Yuffie comment. So he's parking it. I'm kidding. Enjoy your lurk. I do like Fran. As a character, I like Fran. I like Fran as a character and for no other reason. Actually, I like all the characters. I like all the characters except Vaughn and Penelo. Penelo, I appreciate, like the little sister trying to have big sister energy. I do respect that. I think that is kawaii as shit. But I do not like Vaughn. I don't care that he goes through like a coming of age. I'm starting to see that, you know, there's more to life than just bouncing between dopamine sources that he goes through. I just don't like, I never like his character. I see what they try to do with this character, and yet I never engage with him enough to care. It never becomes a thing for me. Okay, now that I'm here, I'd like to get out. Let me leave? What is happening? Hello? What is happening? No. They want me to take the Mount Coral prison route? I gotta be missing something. Right? I gotta be missing something. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Chat, what am I missing? What am I missing? Maybe I do have to... I thought I could just get off the buggy. Power level the party, feast on monsters. I think we're gonna do that accidentally. I haven't made my way through 12 yet. It's so good, except for Vaughn. Except for Vaughn, the whole game is so good. I played through the original twice. I have not played through the Zodiac Age, which, from what I understand, there really is enough difference with it
My
for me
external
to
appearance is
reason
down
through
5%.
playing it a third
Shion,
time.
I need to be cleaned.
Like the fact that they added like a job system. Like I even like the Gambit system. I even like the Gambit system. I know that not a lot of people liked it because you were literally programming your party members to do things. I thought that that was cool. I didn't engage with it in any meaningful
Bunch of
way.
guys calling themselves the Turks came here, saying they paid 10,000 gil for some rock called the Keystone. When I asked them how much they
I make
paid
10,000
for
gil in like
Rick
5
Rock's
seconds.
out, they picked one up and threw it at me.
Please, buy something.
Do you have anything I want to buy? No? Okay, well then, there's your problem.
If you plan on surviving, you'll...
Carbon bangle. Normal. Get out of my face. I have no idea what their names are. Who's the main dude? He's pretty jarring. You should play 15 or 16. I unfortunately spoiled myself on the entirety of 16, and I know enough of 15 that nothing is surprising to me. So I think I pre-ruined myself on those games. I do think that people were unnecessarily harsh on 16. Maybe it's different because I haven't played it. But I do think that people were unnecessarily harsh on 16. I think that... I do think that from what I saw, there were sure, like, pacing issues. Like, for example, the side quests seemed to me to be, like, either non-existent or exist just to waste your time and not in, like, a fun way.
Welcome to the Gold Saucer. Are all of you together? A single path.
Single
Thank
pass,
you.
please.
Please keep in mind that when you leave
Shut up.
the fee for many of
Stop.
just think of
Stop.
GP, your
Stop.
limit.
Stop.
Please
Stop. God. I just bought the fast lane pass, lady. Guess I'll have to. There it is. There it is. What is the combination of your dinky childhood sheet metal save piggy bank? 40 left, 69 right, and 7 left. Also, welcome in, Tomaine. Tomaine, you left your undergarments in my room a week ago, and I had to do a lot of explaining to my wife. So if you could, like, please remember to put everything back on and take it with you next time, I would really appreciate it. Where is he? Wonder. Round. No, I don't want to do this. This is not what I want. I want to go to the top. How do I go to the top? Wonder Square? I doubt it. Where is it? For the Gold Saucer, go to the Battle Square, visit Dio's Museum. Okay, it's the Battle Square. Understood. My favorite situation is that according to Final Fantasy Tactics for Game Boy, almost like Guild Wars for some reason. I don't know why. Iblis is a made-up world of storybook, which means 12 and 14 are fantastical stories that don't actually exist.
You really should go take a look if you get the time.
Final Fantasy Tactics for Game Boy. You mean the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance? I remember it being glued to the screen of somebody else playing it on the bus in front of me. Growing up, I have not had a chance to play it myself.
Still not enough.
I live vicariously through that random kid in front of me, through the crack of the bus seats.
You're new here, aren't you?
No. I don't care about the ballerina. I like it conceptually, but not for me.
That room is for registered challengers only.
Nice VA. I want to go see the museum. Where's the keystone?
It's
is
the
this
keystone.
it? How do you know what that is? How do you know? Does it have the keystone literally written on it?
Long time no see, boy. You like that, eh?
No, that was me. I'm sorry. It's okay. Well, you guys need to start. For one, just take everything with you before you leave. Okay.
Can you let me borrow it?
Just leave it on the ground or in a place where it's gonna You're gonna. It's gonna be not able to be ignored.
I'm sorry, but it's not for lending. Perhaps I can make an exception. I owe you a favor, after all.
I'm gonna have to let him pound my Cloud Ussy. I'm pretty sure.
What's the catch?
Why? Entertain me.
What do I have to do?
That's the spirit. It's not that difficult.
Stoic. What? Implying I would actually be able to perform romantically? Well, you don't have to do anything to perform. You can just kind of sit there and I'll take care of the rest. I freaking rock your world. Hi. Hi, Wolfers. How's Wuthering Waves?
This is the battle.
The game still has its hooks in me. I still dutifully log on and do all my dailies and everything, using all my wave plates. Okay, so you want me to win this. Understood. Say no more. Face me. I probably don't need to go as far as I am. I'm gonna haste myself and then protect myself. Never mind. I'm gonna haste and then cross slash and then protect myself maybe. Never mind. It's not worth it. I'm doing a fair bit of damage with this sword. I'm not going to use MP unless I really need to. Ooh, keep going. Magic materia is broken? Uh-oh. That's not good. I should have healed. At least I'm still hasted. There's still that. I still have summon materia. Just kidding, have you played Strangers of Paradise? I haven't, but I've heard of it. That's the original funnel. Well, not the original. Technically, it's a remake of the original. I know what it is. Item command is sealed. I'm fucked. I'm literally fucked. I have to kill this thing before it petrifies me. Never mind, it's already gonna do it. Okay, I just have to win in literally 30 seconds. That sounds right. Okay. I don't think it's happening. I think we're gonna die here. Dude. No, it's game over. Do I still win?
You can do. Until next time, boy.
It's a good game and you can co-op? I didn't know you could co-op. Have you been playing it with Feo? Question mark. I play Genshin today, back to WoW tomorrow. So I've heard some of your opinions about Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves, and that you see good in one or the other. Do you have a preference now, or is it still like... I know that you probably invested way, way, way more, generally speaking. Okay, I just got the MacGuffin, but what do I do with it? Return to Worldway Station. You'll discover the tram isn't working. Okay, so I have to go back to the station. Understood. I'm gonna go down here. We gotta go back to the station. Right? I should heal myself first. No, never mind. I'm already good.
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, the tram is out of order right now.
What do you mean?
What?
I'm really sorry. I'm afraid you won't be able to leave until it's fully repaired.
You only have... This seems like a huge fire hazard. You only have one way out of the amusement park? Wayplates.wave. So you've been enjoying Wuwa? I have. I do think that ever since I got the green guy, that the game has gotten a little bit button mashing.
Excuse me, sir. Is there a reason why the ropeway's been closed off?
When you could eviscerate anything that's in front of you, pretty much no matter what, just by spamming, it does rob some of the challenge a little bit.
that's too bad. I know. Let's stay at the hotel.
But I mean, that's
Stay
bound to
over there.
happen
I'll go
with
and
the 5-star, right? That's what 5 stars do, except for Yin Yang.
I will let you know once the repairs are complete.
Sorry, Ling Yang, who can just summarily suck my balls. Both of them same time if he can manage it. Was that Genshin versus Wuwa question for me? I'm really just like letting my synapses fire. So if I said something about Genshin and Wuwa, it could have been for you. I think it was for
what's
you.
happened so far.
Go up at Union 21. I got good enough at the crown list to beat it with no damage taken.
I have no clue what's going on. I wasn't with you from the start.
I feel like you should have an option to join the crown list.
Yeah.
I know that it'll literally never happen, but I just enjoy the idea of being the bad guy, even if I don't think I'd ever fall through with it.
Good idea.
Which is also why I didn't get past Act 1 still, about 1,000 years later in Baldur's Gate 3, as an evil paladin character.
I have been here
Because
from the start.
I felt
still don't know
legitimately
what the
bad
hell's
about
going
the horrible things I was doing. But I was like, if I don't do evil,
on, Cloud.
I'm gonna miss
Tell
this
us.
whole half of the game that I know is there.
We're going after Sephiroth. Sephiroth seems to be in search of the Promised Land.
The Promised Land?
Is this... do we really need to be talking about, like, about our super secret journey to, like, to go kill, like, the mega bad guy in the middle of a hotel lobby? Is that what we're doing?
A land full of Mako energy.
If
Or
I
at least that's
was
what Shinra
trying
believes.
to take my kids to, like, an amusement park or something, and I went into the only hotel that was on the premises, a themed hotel, mind you, and everyone was grouped around in this perfect
You
circle.
don't know what it looks like, or even where it is.
I would be weirded out by that. Like, is that animal trained?
The Cetra returned to the Promised Land. A land
Like, you
of
should
supreme
really have your
happiness.
you should really have your service animal on a leash, sir. The one that has the Charmander tail.
Cetra? The hell is that?
World level goes up, it'll become more challenged. I'm just glad there are no 3 or 2 or 1-star characters. I did notice that. I did notice that there aren't any 3 or 2 or 1-star characters.
It's what the ancients called themselves.
I wonder if they'll ever introduce it.
Didn't you listen to the elders at Cosmo Canyon? They told me even the
Probably
ancients
not.
didn't know where the Promised Land is.
Were there 3-star characters or in like Genshin Impact?
They just traveled
I don't remember it in.
around,
Well, I
sought
remember
after it.
3-star characters
They'd
in Honkai.
sense when they'd found it.
I think. But I don't remember 2 or 1-star characters. I was talking
Would
to
you
Theo,
sense
so I
it?
didn't hear it if it was for me. I don't remember what I said to you. Have you done the hologram challenges in Wuwa? I have. I'm doing the mirror, just farming mirror for
I think
Calcaro.
so.
3rd shard. I hate Eris voices, Mon.
So
No 3-star
Sephiroth
characters
is traveling
in
the
Genshin
world
or
in search of the
Honkai?
It can't be only that.
Those are
He
easy
must
for
be
you?
searching for something else too.
The hologram challenges in Wuwa. They were hard.
The black materia?
They were hard. I did get used to them. I think the fact that
You
I
did mention
singled
something
out
about a man
every
in black looking for
critical
black
hit rate
materia.
increase thing that I could and singled
about
that
those
out
other
and made
guys
sure
wearing
that all my
cloaks?
characters had like at
What's
least
going on there?
30% crit rate. Definitely helped. I got lucky with a bunch of stuff that I was
They
finding
all
for
have tattoos of numbers. How many are
that
there?
I was fighting for the Green Man. I know he has a name. I know it's Gian.
Well,
I think I got him up to like
I have a tattoo of the
190%
number
critical
13.
damage increase and like 35% critical hit rate. And you know how he is. He's multi-hit and he's hard hits.
get that
It's
tattoo?
like a constant. You basically delete everything in front of you. Have you beaten them all?
Hojo
I've beaten
did
the
it.
first instance of each of
The
them.
rest are just warrior markings. Charms to bring good luck.
I've beaten a couple
But the
of
number was added by
the
Hojo.
flat level 61s. Oh, just you wait. I thought it was Captain Planet with long hair.
There's at
Welcome
least
in,
13 of
Farrak.
them?
Or Feo. Wolfers calls you Feo, so I'm gonna call you Feo.
You know, I think those men in black cloaks were used by Hojo for something.
Oh, you think so?
But I don't know what that has to do with Sephiroth.
Yeah, I don't either. I played this game like 50 times. I don't know what the Black Cloak people's deal is.
I think we should just concentrate on him.
He has the goop milf.
Yeah, it's
Gotta
all
go
just
stop
too damn
him.
confusing otherwise.
One more
Barrett's
thing.
had enough of everyone's shit.
No, sorry. It's nothing.
I think the new the doll lady is interesting.
I'm tired.
The red-haired doll lady.
I'm going to my room.
What was all that
Have you
about?
done any weapon convenes? Trying to get like the 5-star weapons? I feel so much less. I know they shouldn't be. Like I know that they're 5-star weapons for a reason.
Is that all? What
But
about
I feel
the black
so much
materia?
less inclined to chase after the weapons because
There's no
you know
point.
the weapons are weapons,
We won't figure
but
it
they're
out.
also not like a 10 out of 10. Like she's a 10, but she also uses eldritch forces to make her dolls attack things.
First thing tomorrow. Ain't no
Kind of
getting
vibe.
off this train we all remember?
Like it just makes an already very powerful character more powerful.
Cloud. I'm number 13. Am I going to go mad like all the others?
I don't think there's a cloak that fits your natural body. So probably
I don't know
not.
what Hojo did to you, but you've been alright so far, haven't you?
Weapon Banner is not a sham, unlike in Genshin and Honkai.
But
that makes me feel better, but it seems like I get weapon convenes so much less than I do the other types.
You've got to be strong, okay?
I did notice that. Like I have gotten so far, I would say between the yellow orbs and the green orbs, like about 200 in total.
Stop it, Nanaki!
I still
Stop
have
being
not.
so afraid!
Okay, Tifa, that's not how psychology works.
Tifa.
You're not the only one who's worried.
Stop being afraid.
I don't know what's
Stop
going
having
on,
issues.
but we sure ended up in a weird situation.
Sid, let us retire to our rooms.
Come on, Grandpa. Come on, Grandpa. We gotta go back to your room. You do, it's true. Weapons are always going to be premiums. So have you rolled for them? I feel like if you need weapons is worth it, you always win the weapon you want at or before 80. How do you get more to... Oh my god.
What is it?
Let's go on a date.
No.
What?
A D-A-T-E. Or haven't you ever been on one?
No.
Well, not a real one.
I've never been on a real date.
Aw, you poor thing. Well, anyway, off we go.
Hey.
Oh my god. This is gonna be so kawaii.
Tonight's Enchantment Night. All of the attractions are free of charge. How about it, you two? There's even a great show on at the event square. It will be starting soon.
I guess we could do something cute. We can do something cute. It's fine. They've earned it.
You are our 100th couple today.
I brought out a standard weapon banner.
The leads in tonight's show.
You didn't want the green man katana?
Don't worry, there's nothing
I
to
think
it.
it's insane
Just play it
that he
however
has
you
a
see
broad
fit,
blade,
and our cast
but he
will
attacks
cover for
fast.
you.
Like that just seems crazy to me. Why can't Lin Yang be like? Why can't Lin Yang be like Jian? I got the battle pass weapon for him.
Without warning, an evil shadow appears over the peaceful kingdom of Guardia. Oh, what is to become of Princess Rosa, kidnapped by the evil Dragon King Valvados? Yet, in that very moment of need,
I don't think anyone is going to blame me if I skip
legendary
past this. Yep, I'm just gonna skip it. I'm sorry, I'm not invested. You had literally, I'm a gamer living in 2024. You have approximately 5 seconds to get my attention.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
No. I already regret this. No. I don't care. I don't care. I've stopped caring. No. 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 I'm sure all the voice acting was really good, and that these people that did the VA did a great job. He's dead.
No.
Wanna know how much money it takes to get a weapon in Genshin if your luck is balls? How much? I'm probably not gonna enjoy this.
Oh, how
horrifying way to leave the stage, by the way. 600 USD? That's gross.
Oh,
that is nasty. I don't want to engage in the romanticism anymore. We literally have to save the world. We have been informed that Sephiroth is going to an ancient temple where there is like a magical nuclear weapon that's going to go off if we don't stop it. And he also has a goop milf with him. And she ain't gonna hold back neither. It's not like she's... Oh wait, I'm making... I'm making Cloud. Had Sleep Monster not basically given me an allowance to start Wuthering Waves with, I think that I would have spent enough time with it to be like, okay, I've hit the magical threshold where if you feel like you've gotten your money's worth in terms of time, if you can roughly translate $1 to an hour of actual enjoyment with the game, then you can spend money on it if it's like free to play or whatever. Or that if you had paid an upfront cost, then it's quote-unquote worth it if you've invested that much time into it. And For Wuthering Waves, I've spent enough time with it that I think that even if
Hey, what's Ketchy
Sleep Monster didn't give me my quote-unquote allowance, I would have probably sprung for the Battle Pass, which I did. And for whatever else I'm remembering, there's something else that I got. The $5 like premium currency drip.
That's the keystone. Hey, Ketchy!
Like, I've spent $60 or $70 on games that, in some instances, I haven't even touched. Like Near Replicant 12734827119er, or whatever it is. That's still in my library, waiting to get played. I did not see which one he went. Event? No, he went into Chocobo. Chocobo Square. There he is. I've got you now. He's gonna go. You trying to escape? I got you. Oh no, he's escaping my helicopter.
Hey, over here. It's the keystone.
Well done.
Okay, that can't be safe.
Hey!
No. Just
This
hold on.
is why I don't
Hold
level him
on.
up, because I'm gonna cut him in half right now.
I'm not going to run or hide. I
Just
was
spend
a
$100
spy.
right off on taxes.
I'm a Shinra agent.
We
1,000, not 100.
How could
I bet he has Platinum Angel, the Battle Pass, and $5 pack thing. Those are always worth it to me. I didn't realize that there was a Battle Pass. So with the allowance, quote unquote, I bought the what was it, like 980 Lunite or whatever. That gives you another 980. Because I was like, I was given this amount. I'm going to spend this amount now.
How about we go on like
Because I
nothing ever
promised to.
happened?
So technically I spent 35.
Do you really think...
I
what
would
did
say
it come
that
to
the
do?
enjoyment that I got out of
me
it,
to
and what I
pieces.
presume is going to be enjoyment in the future, and the
be
overall
wasting your
respect
time
that,
anyway.
as of right now, the
body's
company seems
just
to be
a
showing
toy.
to its player base, I would say that it's been worth it, the money that I've
The
invested
railway's
into
at
it.
Shinra headquarters in Midgar. I'm
It's nice to
controlling this
take a
toy
break
cars
from
there.
me working and do like a good bit of combat and
So you work for Shinra.
get little micro
Whoa,
goals
I
done and
can't
stuff
tell
like
you
that.
that.
The story is also pretty good. It's almost incomprehensible, and it fights you in every sense of the word to understand it in
This
a
is going
natural way.
nowhere.
But there is good story underneath how fucking bad it's portrayed.
You're right. Talking won't
I bought
do
Suicide Squad. I spent over $1,000 on
can we just
Arcade.
move
You
on?
were an Arcager? Me too. And that game is shutting down at the end of this month. Granted, I did not spend $1,000.
Can't be
That's
serious.
way up there on the oof scale. But again, if it's something that you really like, and you got like $1,000 worth of mileage out of it, maybe you didn't. Maybe I'm going too deep on this one.
Okay, so I'm a Shinra employee, but we're not.
If you really
entitled
enjoyed it,
anyways.
and you know that you were gonna stick with it for a really long time, it's better than drugs. I suppose is my end stance on it. It's a live service game. You play bad games though. Damn. The Double
See,
Echo event
there's
should be
something
dropping
about
tonight.
you
And
that's
Puppet
been
Mommy.
bothering me. It's the way you live.
The story is good, just poor delivery. Oh my god, no way. It was my most played MMO before Final Fantasy. I actually ran a guild, like in the very early days of it, called Honor Among Thieves. And the idea
didn't get
was
paid.
that we were going to be
You
like
didn't get
Robin Hood
praised.
people, but
You still.
I
risk
don't know.
your
At some
lives
point, I think that
and
I just got
continue on your
distracted
journey.
by
Seeing
the 8
that
million games that
makes
we're
me-
releasing. Not that cycle has ever stopped since. And I stopped playing for a bit, and
It
you
makes
know
me
what
think
it's
about my
like
own
when you
life.
stop playing something that you're
Don't
really
think
into
I'd
for a
feel
bit.
too
You're
good
like,
if things
I'll
ended
get
this
back
way.
to it, and then you're like, you know what? It's nice to play things other than that game for a bit, and then a little bit turns into a lot of bit, And then all of a sudden it's been a while, and then 1,000 years later you remember the TeamSpeak server that you've been running out this whole time.
You won't tell us who you are.
And see like 2 out of like the 100 people
Always a spy.
hanging out in it.
We can't move on with someone like you. Get real.
That's what happened to me with Foxhole. Me too, brother.
Just
I think that happened to all of us.
You are blessed with a myriad of souls.
Oh my god. Oh my god, OMG, level up. Thank you for coming in. Ads are starting literally right now, so I am very sorry for that. Shout out. Oh my god, level up. Raiders, I'm a self-help life advice for any VTuber. And I will see you after the 8 million ads that Mr. Bezos wants me to run. Oh wait, ads are starting. No, okay, no, never mind. They're running now. Ads just starting. Please forgive me. Bezos needs his yacht money. Thank you for being here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god, TeamSpeak. Better it's better than drugs.
Luckily, I prepared for this.
Oh my god. I don't know if you can hear me. Now I have you up twice.
Listen.
Twice as nice. OMG, I don't know if you can hear me. I hope your stream was good. Otherwise, I'll see you.
Hey, that's Marlene.
How the did Marlene get here? How did Marlene get here? What?
Oh, it's the flower lady. You've no choice but to do as I say.
Oh, he's holding her hostage? Just stab him in the face.
You're the lowest.
I did not want to do this. Dirty tricks, taking hostages. But that's how it's turned out. There's no room for negotiation. So let's all just carry on. Like
Where's Marlene, though?
We're off to the Temple of the Ancients tomorrow, right? I know where it is. I'll tell you later. Of course, we'll arrive after Shinra, but you'll just have to deal with that.
We're stuck.
I knew we should have cleaved him in
I
twain.
wonder if Marlene's all right. And what about Mom?
I told you. Fade to black. Whoa. Okay, we're just appearing back at the hotel room. Okay. For the temple in the middle of the forest? What? What do you mean? In the middle of the forest. Read details about the battle arena. Depending on your previous actions, it goes right to Temple of Ancients. Head for the temple in the middle of the forest and climb the steps to reach the altar. I feel like I'm missing some stuff here. Okay, maybe we're gonna be led directly to it.
Right. About the Temple of the Ancients. We should head eastwards out to sea, using the tiny Bronco. Shall we get cracking? Who's going?
I want to go. I'm going for sure.
Welcome in, OMG. I'm sorry that you got hit with an ad break almost as soon as you came in. How was you were playing Lunar Silver Story Complete? Silver Star Story Complete, my bad. That's a game that's also among the 8,000 other games that have been on my radar for about 1,000 years. I know the story is super good. I know that whole game series is super good. And I just need to split myself off like an amoeba and play all these games. I just need to do it. All right, we need to swap in... We're gonna swap in Aerith Tifa. Okay.
The Temple of the Ancients.
Yes. Okay.
See you later.
Ready. They're really gonna make me... They're gonna make me take the buggy all the way back to the Bronco. They're gonna make me take the... They're gonna make me take the Bronco all the way back? Dude. Come on. that hurts. Maybe there was a better way. I don't think there's any other way I get to the gold saucer. I tried with the with the buggy, but you can't get off in the sand. Wish I could split myself. Question is horizontal or vertical? Probably horizontal. Because then you could become like a mermaid. Okay, hear me out. Let me cook. Because if you also taught somebody else how to split, then you could put their top half on your bottom half or vice versa. And that opens up a whole new series of kinks. Not that I'm saying that you should use it for the express purpose of kinkatry. Understand. I'm just saying that you could, if you so desired, which you may. Take all this off. Then I'm going to activate my personal cell phone, and I'm going to grab... actually, no, what I need to do is I need to equip... Stop. I need to equip Aerith with Eden Coat. Oh my god, I'm not going to use any of this stuff if it doesn't have double. If it doesn't have double, no matter how good it is, I'm going to ignore it. I'm sorry. This is how it's going to go down. At least for a while. Until I get severely punished, and then I'll reconsider, but I'm not going to, probably. I'm going to equip Vincent and Nanaki. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I forgot she's... Oh, I forgot that she has to come. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Good hunter. Between you and me.
Alright, I guess put it back on.
Is so stinky even I can smell him.
Alright,
and
put
I
it
was
back
not
on.
made with the capacity to smell.
PHS me. Nanaki should go. Because he's the lowest level now. I'm not using K-Sith, I'm sorry. Especially not after what he did. Blessed Beret, don't mind if I do. Nullifies fire attacks. How about... you... Ligma? PHS. Take off, and then she has a power wrist. PHS. Nanaki. Equip. Power wrist. Power wrist. Materia. Oh my god, we're gonna go Mr. Potato Man. You can, Frenny. I meant spit. Oh my god, Puppet Girl is hot. Is she? Well, that I knew. I can tell you that for free. Restore is one, and then... Oh, I need to teach him the Cosmo memory thing that I've been lugging around this whole time. Cosmo memory... I don't get it? What do you mean, Cosmo memory? You don't get it? What do you mean? It's for you, isn't it? You live in Cosmo Canyon. Are you stupid? You just take the dumb train to Idiot Town? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you saying? Earth. Destruct. Fire. Ice. Nope, I just equipped it, re-equipped it. Poison, earth, fire. Restore? You already have a restore. Heal, lightning, time, barrier. Ice, earth, destruct. Poison. Ajuna? Do I want that? I probably should. Seal? Okay, Seal's been upgraded twice. So we'll put restore on you. I am seeing how I'm running out of slots to put things just because I refuse to use anything that doesn't give me double AP. It's gonna pay off. Okay, you just sit there, you watch the magic. You watch what I can do. I'm gonna freaking... It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna think I'm so cool. You're gonna think I'm so cool, chat. You're gonna think I'm so neat. You're gonna be like, oh my god, Stoic, when did you become so neat? And then you're in RP, You're going to loop your hair behind your own ear reflexively without realizing it, and then bam, the thunderous crash of your panties on the ground. Whenever I commit any kind of action. I guess cover. Do you have a pretty big health pool? I could have sworn there was more that I could equip to myself, but evidently not. Maybe Deathblow gets better. Maybe it does. We'll put cover on you. That's okay. Anyway, leads through book of conversation topics. How do you feel about cheese? I think cheese is mid. That's how I feel about it for the most part. I think that cheese is fine. I like cheese on my pizza. I like the idea of tomato pie. But at the same time, every single time that I've ever interfaced with tomato pie, I felt like the cheese was missing. Categorically. And then I'm like, what's wrong with my pizza? There's no cheese on it. And then I realized that people actually eat it that way on purpose. And then I'm also eating it for the express purpose of not having cheese on it. But at the same time, it just feels like worse pizza. I'll eat it if it's there because it's like pizza adjacent. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to get tomato pie. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's not and I like string cheese. It's very rare for string cheese to actually be good. Almost every time I've ever gotten string cheese outside of a single type that I can't remember, it's been bad or tasteless. I will probably never interface with any type of cheese except for blue cheese for the express purpose of using it with spicy food. And I will only deal with American cheese. I think that cheddar cheese is way too strong. I don't respect cheddar cheese at all. And any other kind of cheese is just not... I'm just not interested. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm just not interested in any real... Like, if it's something... If you put, like, a cheese plate in front of me, which has happened here at my parents-in-law's, I will participate in the cheese plate. But I'm not gonna go to town on the cheese plate. I'll mess with it so as not to be rude. But I'm not gonna go like bazonkers on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't even go bazonkers on like American cheese either. Like cheese to me is a vehicle product. Okay? It's an intermediate. It's there to not supplant, that's the wrong word. It's there to work alongside, nay, in tandem with other ingredients, but it is not, cheese is not powerful enough to stand on its own. One more game, then B, so I expect Goodnight Kiss. You can get it right now. Unless you're gonna demand that I give it to you when you actually go to bed. What is this? Why are you taking 1 damage? These guys just let me attack them before? Stop. Just die. You didn't have this mechanic before. Sand gun. I should probably give an offensive magic type to Nanaki instead. Bonk for 1 damage, please. Okay, fine. You shouldn't have that much health left. Want to go to bed, silly buns? But what if I go to bed before you? Then are you gonna be mad at me because I went to bed before you? Ooh, we got some material level ups. This obsession with double AP up materia is really paying off for me. Can I just go around? No. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's pretty good damage. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that limit break for Nanaki there. So with Twitch, pause your stream when I tap to X. It does that sometimes. That's why when I'm lurking, I have stuff at 1% volume. That way, I look for the volume, like the volume symbol on the tab to see if it's actually still making noise, and if it's not, then I know that Twitch actually stops it. They say that it doesn't stop the player when you switch to a different tab. But that's cap. It definitely stops it after the window realizes that that it's not the active tab anymore. I've been doom scrolling. It's easy to do. My version, thankfully, I've hit the vein of whatever algorithm is constantly sending me nothing but VTuber related stuff. Which is good in the sense that because I do be a VTuber and all that, the feed is doing what it should, and then it's showing things that it thinks I would be interested in. Which is the good half. The bad half is that my feed now almost entirely consists of one of three things. Either it is showing me people that are like 1,000 followers on Twitter and are like, they post a picture of like a screen cap of their own "you've been followed" message, and then they say in an open-ended way, what would be your reaction if you saw this? Or it's an open-ended question along with a picture of their character with like in a JPEG background, and it says like, I just appeared in front of you when I dabbed. What do you do? How do you react to that? So it's good in the sense that I'm being shown VTuber type stuff. It's bad in the sense that it makes it look it makes it look like nobody is trying. Which is a twisted thing to say out loud, right? Like, I get it that it's part of the Game of Thrones. I understand that there's some game to the Game of Thrones, and some people lean into the game super heavy, and that's their prerogative. But at the same time, it does make me feel like that's all people think that a VTuber can be, is just a constant siege of low-hanging fruit, low-hanging fruit bait stuff. I don't think I'm going the right way. Maybe I am going the right way? Oh, this is the right way. Okay, I was right. My Twitter feed is funny animal videos. Okay, if this disappoints you, I'm sorry. We're not going to go into the ancient temple. I don't have enough time. I have to accommodate at least an hour before bed to pay attention to my wife, to make sure that my dog gets her eye drop medication. She's fine. It's just a long-term maintenance type thing. And then do my thing where I cut my videos and send them to YouTube and so on and so forth. There's no stream tomorrow, unless there's a hidden surprise stream, which is unlikely, but possible, but unlikely. Friday is going to be the next normally scheduled stream. More Final Fantasy VII. We're actually making a lot of progress in a short amount of time. Probably because I'm avoiding any and all side quests, which is going to cut down the amount of time expenditure by a factor of like 50,000. So yeah, thank you for coming. If you've enjoyed this, consider following. If you like this a lot, consider subscribing. Every single dollar that goes into the channel improves it in some way. I'm always constantly looking at new constructive ways to improve the channel and your user end experience, so it is not wasted. Let's send you over to... You know what? We haven't rated out to Hex Mannequin before. You don't know him. I don't know if I've ever rated out to him before. He's just a cool, chill dude that is funny and fun, and just hang out with him for a little bit and you'll see why. Has great positive vibes, and sometimes that's all you need. So I will see you guys on Friday. Let me raid out. Thank you for being here, everybody. X Mannequin. Goodbye, my friends. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Say hi. There's no raid message like normal, just spam emotes. Just spam emotes and be like, I'm glad to be here. And the Stoic said that you could make me literally immortal. Things like that. Bye, friends. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, Bad Kitty. Thank you. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. 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 Stoic told me to spam. Bye, bye, bye. Stoic said that you could, that you would let me do whatever I wanted. Bye, bye, bye.